shitting on its balls. We're live, by the way.
Oh, okay, the pig. It's like a It's kind of like a progressive sort of meme. Like, where is it? But like it gets like people who like this gets sent to people to like just say they're dumb. I have to find it. I don't want to Google it, but I think it's somewhere.
It's weird. Getting a little bit of like windiness coming from your mic.
Oh, hold on. There we go.
Is that just like a hardware issue or something?
No, I had a fan going in there at the end of the room.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't have that, but I have this. There we go. There we go. And also another picture. Oh God, of John Delaney, who's just my fucking favorite.
Oh, I wanted to say this to you like last night or earlier, but I forgot about it. But now I have the joke back in my head. So when when God is in the character creator to make another human being on this earth, oh, there it is. There's the picture.
Yeah, there's the...
So when God is in the character creator making another human being to put on this earth, the default option for a white male is Pete Buttigieg.
Yeah.
Like that, I'm convinced of that. I'm convinced that God decided to just leave the default options on.
Yeah, that's exactly true.
So, anyways, for those of you who are curious about what I was sent before this heinous image of a pig shitting on its own testicles, it's just a fucking picture of Bernie saying the N-word, and he is wearing a T-shirt that says "I heart misogyny."
But the pig shitting on his own balls is something that like progressives have taken to sending to like stupid centrists, like just to kind of show exactly how stupid they sound.
Interesting. Well, maybe just a little bit of shitting. I don't know. Again, I there's two different kinds of centrism, and you don't want to get those two confused.
Yeah, you want to recognize that there's people who approach it from like a mechanical standpoint where they don't necessarily have a predefined idea of what they want to do. They just look at what they think will be the best option for any situation, which is a different sort of...
Yeah, that's utilitarianism.
Yeah, that's kind of what centrism wants to be.
That's what centrism should be.
It usually just ends up being a bunch of assholes who get rich off the status quo and kind of just stay there. So.
Yeah, or you have people who sit on the fence and are like, well, maybe we'll do a little bit of death squads, maybe just a bit.
Yeah, the Democrats were able to negotiate them down to only killing half the Jews. That kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
Acting like they really made a... Although they wouldn't even do that because you know how they are. They'd just be like, well, we can't do that because the Republicans don't want it, so we can't do anything. So let's just do what they want.
Serious players only.
We're very serious.
We're very, very fucking serious. That's why we have Buck in the top left of the stream at all times, is to remind us that of what we're doing and why we're doing it. This is what the stakes are.
This is the stakes.
Okay, so now it's worth mentioning though. So we talked about it earlier, but this wasn't on stream. So we thought about. Oh wait, God damn it, we're back in Leon's campaign. Should probably pull us out. Oh, I can't skip this now.
Well, we're going to China.
Nah, we'll pull out and do Chris, but now's a good time to discuss what we were thinking. So, fixing Leon's campaign, gonna do this real quick.
We just entered Chinese airspace.
We just entered Chinese airspace.
Good.
So
Do you want us Alt F4 out of it or what?
yeah, sure, just Alt F4. So let's just talk about what we so Daniel and I, like the geniuses we are,
Anybody could do this.
yeah,
This is
correct.
like,
But we are especially smart because we are actual fans of Resident Evil and not just some guy they pulled out of the office to write the script. And as fans of Resident Evil, we felt like we could do a better job than this game did telling its narrative. So Leon, chapter 1 through 3. You know, you can keep the cold open. I guess, you know, it's fine. It's a prelude, so it's ultimately unimportant.
well, I think what we said about how it should be changed to give a better idea of Leon's character and his role as the head of the Secret Service, or at least the head of this operation.
Yeah, okay, so we start before the attack. Before the terrorist attack on Shady Oaks.
Yes, we start before the attack happens. The background is that they detected, or they received intelligence that there was a potential terrorist attack, and Leon wanted to convince the president not to go ahead with the meeting, go ahead with the speech. The president said, no, we have to go ahead with it. We can't let threats of terrorism stop us from doing this. You know, well, I trust you. That's a big deal. I trust you to be able to keep me safe and keep this from happening.
Yeah, I trust you. I value your friendship, Leon. You can keep that line where he's like, I've always valued your friendship, Leon. You keep that line, because that's a good line.
And he basically is like, all right, he sets everything up. And he goes to find, as right before the attack happened, he's going, after having set up all the security stuff, he's kind of wandering around, checking on things. He goes to check on Helena, who he knows her sister went missing recently, and he's concerned about her. He wants to make her sure she's okay, make sure her, you know, also to be there to say, is this person's head in the game? Because if her head's not in the game, bad things can happen. So there's a dual reason for it, but he comes across as very understanding. He's like, hey, let me know if you need anything, you know, let me know if you need time off. And she's like, no, working's the best way for me to work through this.
And there you have a motivation for her to keep doing what she's doing, and you have, you know, him with his doubts, but, you know, he's got to set them aside because he's got to trust that she can do the job.
Yeah, and then while they're talking, that's when the attack occurs. The attack occurs, Leon, they're kind of like stunned by something, maybe like a big truck. Maybe the start of it is a huge truck coming through or something, because a guy that got zombified is, like, you know, out of control.
Something fucking blows up. See, this would be an appropriate time to use an explosion.
They're stunned for a brief while, and so maybe as they're kind of collecting their bearings, you can sort of throw in the tutorial where they sort of learn to do a few things. This gives some context to the tutorial, so it's not just a complete cold open that we have no idea what's going on, and it also lets us go through the process of learning. And also this tutorial covers everything, not just a couple things.
Yeah, the tutorial covers the fucking...
The movement system.
Yeah, the movement system, the combat, like, because this is
all of that.
Yeah, this game is completely different from every other Resident Evil, so you got to establish it as a kung fu game. So you actually got to teach the player the kung fu.
Yes, so you teach the player the kung fu. Leon and Helena make their way fighting zombies to the president. They find the president zombified. Leon takes the shot because it's his responsibility to. Leon feels incredibly guilty over this whole thing. He stresses that, especially to Helena, that this is his fault. It's his responsibility, and we're gonna make them pay. We're gonna get them. That's the first time they contact Hunnigan.
And Leon's like, this isn't, he's like, this is no longer about my job. The president was my friend. This is personal.
Because he's the hero, and this is what heroes do.
Yeah.
So he talks to Hunnigan. That's the first time we receive information about the cathedral. Leon prompts it. He says, well, whatever happened to that intelligence we got? Because the intelligence they received, that there was a threat, came from this cathedral on the outside of town, that there was maybe something bad going on there. And they sent a team to it, and Hunnigan says they lost contact with that team right before
I thought about it
happened.
When we were talking about the church, I thought about a good way to expose that. So,
okay.
but keep going. I'll get to that when we get to the cathedral.
Okay. So Leon seeing that basically the president's dead, everyone in his everyone important there is dead, they're all zombies, says we have to go to this cathedral and we're going to find out what's going on, because it may be not the most like professional. I mean, like if a real Secret Service guy would stay battened down with his people there and try and do what he could. They wouldn't go off chasing leads. But this is Leon's a hero. This is not 100% realistic.
Yeah, we don't have to be 100% realistic. We need to like.
He goes off with Helena. He says, there's at one point there's a conversation with Leon where he once again is like, has to stress to Helena that, they're going to get who did this, and, everyone's lost somebody. And that's a big deal because Helena acted in such a selfish and childish way in the base game with her obsession with her sister at the cost of potentially hundreds of thousands of lives. I think we really reversed that. It makes her a much more heroic character, as she should be.
Yeah, because that's the thing, is in the base game I have no sympathy. She's a completely unsympathetic character because she's acting in the same capacity that a sociopath would, where they are a complete egoist and prioritize their own personal happiness at the expense of anybody else's.
Yeah, so she just behaves in a terrible way. But in this one,
in our version, in the correct version,
maybe Helena could potentially even blame herself for letting this happen, because maybe her head wasn't 100% in the game. She was distracted.
Something happened. Her sister was taken.
Leon reiterates that this is his responsibility, not her. Like, he reiterates that. He wants to make it very clear. They go to the cathedral. The whole sequence of leaving the town and going to the cathedral can stay the way it is. They get to the cathedral. Another big important plot beat here is that they don't know what's underneath the cathedral when they open it up. We talked about maybe just opening up automatically when they approach. That would be kind of contrived, like they have a Leon detector.
No, yeah. So this was my idea. Okay, so first of all, that whole scene where they go through Shady Oaks, besides making some annoying set pieces. Okay, so my big suggestion for that whole chase through the Shady Oaks thing, I think for the most part, like the part with the bus and the survivors was good and all. My only complaint and my only suggestion would be to actually give us some named survivors who may actually have a chance of making it out alive. Because I was complaining last night when we played that I feel no attachment to these set pieces because we know these characters are going to die. They're not characters. They're MacGuffins. And if you set up actual characters who maybe, at the end of the sequence, maybe the bus drives off instead of exploding. Leon's like, "Oh, thanks for the ride, but you need to get yourselves out of here," and gives them a pat on the back and, get on your way, get out of here.
Yeah, have somebody survive. Just say, that not be so predictable. Yeah, I think that can drop them off the cathedral. And Leon says, there's going to be, if you keep going down this road, you're going to run into a place where you can be safe. Like maybe maybe Hunnigan reported that they're setting up a camp outside of
they're setting up a barricade.
Survivors. That's where you want to go. Follow these signs. You'll see U.S. Army people there.
Yes, that's my thing. Is set up some characters you actually care about, because I mean, even with the gun store guy and the Japanese guy, there was something there. If you really fleshed them out and made them whole characters, gave them some names, some personality. Like, I mean, even in Resident Evil 2 Remake, you get really attached to Marvin for what little you see of him, because Marvin's an actual character.
It's something that can happen. And so they get into the cathedral,
and then here was my next suggestion for the cathedral.
Okay.
Is rather than something really weird and contrived happening, or them opening it up, so they get in there, and there's already survivors in there, and Leon's like, "What the fuck is all this? What are you guys doing here?" And they're like, "Oh, we ran in here to get safe. We're trying to find a different," and they're like, "But we're trying to find a different way out. We hear there's something weird about this cathedral." And then Leon's like, "Well, have you seen any, he's like, "Well, have you seen a heavily armed squad come through here?" And they're like, "No." And then Leon's like, Leon, like a smart and intelligent person, and I really want to establish that in our version, Leon is way smarter than he is in the base game of Resident Evil 6.
Yes, he's competent. Yes.
In our headcanon of this story, Leon would say, "Well, that would mean the Delta team disappeared before they even went in. Or even before the attack even happened. What's going on here?" And it's so you establish a little bit of intrigue. But
we didn't mention, but we did establish the initial conversation with the president and with Hunnigan when Leon said there's
they sent they sent a special squad in.
The president said it will be okay. We have people investigating it, and they sent a special team in to make sure that place was secured, which is something that they would actually do if they received intel of a threat.
Absolutely.
They would send people in there to secure the area to nullify the threat.
So they sent SWAT guys in there.
They lost contact with the team right before the attack started.
Yeah.
Into the fact where Hunnigan says, "I was about to tell you when everything went to hell."
Yeah. So Hunnigan was about to tell Leon, and so Leon's like, that means they disappeared right before the attack. And Hunnigan's like, yeah, that's what I was going to tell you. And then, but and I want to stress
at that point, Leon's like, we need everybody to clear out of this. We need everybody to clear out of this area.
And this is what I was thinking.
Levels of the cathedral.
And this is what I was thinking. Is they said, is the people in the church, you establish, because it's all about setup and payoff. You establish that these people in the church. They mentioned specifically, we're trying to search for an alternate way out. And then as soon as Leon puts the pieces together that they lost contact as soon as they entered the church, Leon, there's like one of these civilians, and Leon's like, you get away from that. And then, the altar opens up and the fucking gross gassy zombie comes out. There you go.
The gassy zombie comes out, and that's perfect.
So that way you establish a thing where Leon and Helena aren't at fault for doing it, but it's also not a total ex machina ass pull where there's a Leon and Helena detector. There's a protagonist detector in there. You set up a very organic way where these people were looking for a way out, and somebody who is also smart was doing it, but they end up getting themselves killed as soon as Leon
didn't have the information that Leon had.
Yeah, Leon puts the pieces together just a second too late. As soon as the altar opens up, Leon's like, you get away from there, but it's too late. The guy gets gassed and he turns into a sea zombie.
And they order people to they're like, everyone get clear, instead of not doing anything, which is what they did in the base game, is letting people die instead of giving them direction, saying go upstairs.
And during this cutscene, one of the zombies lunges at Leon or Helena. The one zombie that gets made, because Leon and Helena would limit casualties like smart people. It would just be the one guy who gets gassed, and then
the guy opens the thing, and the first thing that happens is he gets gassed, and then he
turns into a zombie. He lunges at Leon. Leon shoots him right in the face. He goes down.
And then Leon starts ordering people to clear out, get upstairs now, get out of here. And that's when the monster comes, and Leon and Helena fight the thing. They kill the thing. Most of the people have escaped or whatever, and
maybe a few get infected, but not many. But then Leon's like, it's like this thing lets off the same gas that was part of the attack.
This is I've never seen anything like this before. And they go into the stairs, and they find Delta Team. So Delta Team did find their way down here. Looks like they got taken out by that thing.
Yeah, Delta Team is zombies, and Leon makes some witty quote about, like, I guess this is what's left of that. I guess this is what's left of the team.
Yeah, where's everybody going? Bingo?
Yeah, of course. But, he's like, yeah, this is what's left of the team, I guess. And so it's like, it establishes that these guys were in a very tight and closed environment down in the underground laboratory. And so, unlike in the church, in the cathedral, where you have this big open roof where the gas can disperse.
He's even like, fighting that thing in this hallway, they didn't have a chance.
Yeah. There you go.
And maybe it could even be, if it says that Helena could have pointed out that, well, it could have been that maybe them going in there is what drew it up here, and if they hadn't gone in there, then they would have been the one to have encountered the thing down below. So it's, they save their lives, kind of. But anyway, so they go in, they go to the mad laboratory. This is where Helena starts finding evidence that her sister is here.
Yeah, and Leon remarks, this can't be a coincidence.
Yeah, and he makes sure this can't be a coincidence. They abducted a member of the Secret Service's family before an attack like this. What were they planning?
Oh, and this brings me to my next thing. So it would make sense too that Simmons would target people who he knows about, because that's the thing is because the Secret Service are under his watch, so to speak. So that would make sense. He's like, oh, Helena Harper, well, she's got family. We'll just kidnap some of them for our experiments.
Yeah, we'll use them as leverage, or even potentially to gain leverage over her. Yeah,
maybe he was planning to get in contact with her, but he initiated the attack before he started to leverage her.
Yeah,
something like that.
For whatever reason, there was a clear idea that she was being targeted, and even if she wasn't, they don't know. It's never really specified what.
But happened. It doesn't matter. It's not a coincidence. Is the point?
They go through the laboratory. Most of that can stay the same, including the Ada video, but they also find definitive evidence that her sister is there, and then they find her sister. Unlike in the game where she acts like a frickin' retard and runs up to a person who she knows for a fact has been zombified, they stay back and approach her very cautiously, calling out her name, trying to make sure she's okay because Helena is a professional and not an emotional woman who just runs around like an idiot. So she does her job professionally. So does Leon. When the
I wanted to mention, put her in somewhere more like medical looking, not like that
weird,
weird
altar. Yeah, that was dumb. So they put her in an area where it could be conceived that she was being held there. Maybe she's in like a large cell or something along those lines, or a medical area. Something that you could conceivably say, okay, this is a holding space for a person, not a weird ritual area. Why is this person so important? Anyway, so they find her, but she's turned into that mutant monster. She cocoons. She busts out of the cocoon. At this point, that's when Ada shows up. And
maybe have Helena. Yeah, maybe have Helena show like a single moment of weakness where she maybe thinks she sees a flash of humanity left in her sister's eyes. She lets her guard down reasonably, not like again, not being extremely emotional, but it's something that I think even the most trained professional would reasonably be able to think is maybe they're still in there. But then
there's a crack appears, which is completely human and completely reasonable, and something anyone would, certainly something Leon might have done.
Yeah,
but then when
Helena lets her guard down for a moment, and then when
she's about to put her gun down and move towards her, that's when Ada puts the bolt in her head, and that's where we see Ada, and Ada's like, she's gone, she's gone, blah blah. They fight her. That whole sequence can happen more or less the way it happens. Maybe the environment should be less silly, but
not a mine cart, but something.
Yeah, it happens more or less like it happens, whatever, in terms of the plot beats. Yeah, they kill her. That's where Leon and
instead of Helena shrieking and screaming like an insane person, instead have Helena basically go through the 5 stages of grief on fast forward, where it's like disbelief and sorrow and fear, and then it quickly fast forwards to like rage and frustration. Like, how could they do this to her? I'll fucking kill them.
By the end of the fight, it's clear that both Helena and Leon now have personal stakes in taking down whoever did this. The president is dead, who was Leon's personal friend, and someone they were sworn to protect. And also Helena has lost her sister. Whoever has done this has made 2 very, very dangerous enemies, and that's made very clear. Leon tries to ask Ada what's going on here, and even mentions he might have to arrest her. At which point she jokes that there's no way he could arrest her.
Yeah, like you could arrest me.
Accurate. Yeah, like you could arrest me, which is accurate. And then she bails after giving them enough information to say, like,
she gives them a lead.
Meet me in, or like, I'm going to. This is going down, and check out China. That's where this is going down.
Find me in Hong Kong.
I'll see you in Hong. He even says something like, "I'll see you in Hong Kong," and like, what the hell is she talking about? And they get out of there, and Leon's like, Hunnigan, what's going on? And she's like, there's something going on in China, and he's like, that's what Ada meant. And that's when they have that conversation with the director of the NSA, where Leon makes the connection between some of the insignia.
And so this is what I suggested, is in this science lab that they go through to find Helena's sister. Leon sees a weird emblem and he's like, "Huh, strange."
In the video with his sister, he sees like a weird emblem. And he's like, "What the hell is this?" And that's when he looks down and sees the ring that the NSA guy has when he's on the
he sees Simmons. He's on like the holo call with Simmons, and he sees Simmons fiddling with his ring, and Leon tries to look at it, and then Simmons says something kind of witty but like menacing, like, "My eyes are up here, Director Kennedy."
It's kind of the boast where they both kind of meet eyes, and they both realize the other one knows they're up to something. Leon strongly suspects now that this guy's involved. He knows that Leon knows, and so that's when he's like, "Why weren't you at the president's side? Where's the rest of the Secret Service?"
They both get increasingly agitated with each other.
Yeah, where he's like, "Why weren't you at the president's side? What were you doing when this attack happened?" He says, I was with the members of the Secret Service. Where are they? The Secret Service is here." And it's like, that's it. Him and Helena are the only members of the Secret Service left. He's getting pissed off because he's just lost his entire command. And Simmons is getting pissed off because Leon knows that he's full of shit. And so the call terminates before it gets really nasty. And
Simmons is like, "I'll turn it back over to you, Miss Hunnigan. I have important business to attend to," and sort of gives him the cold shoulder.
And even Leon may even say to him, like, "More information will be in my report. We'll have to wait for that. We're in the middle of an operation." Or they have a clearly tense exchange that sets up the stakes for these people.
Yeah, and regardless,
and more importantly, both being intelligent, because Simmons sort of realized based on where Leon was, they knew he had just left the cathedral area.
Yeah.
Because Hunnigan was like, yeah, Leon went on the way to the cathedral where we detected a threat, and Simmons was like, what? I never told anyone to go there. Why'd you go there?
Yeah, I never authorized that operation. I only sent Alpha Team in, and then Leon's like, well, Alpha Team got wiped out.
Yeah, we received intelligence there was something going on there, and we acted on it. You know, and so that's a point where Leon's like, why is this guy not wanting us to investigate?
Yeah, so regardless, that conversation ends in a very tense exchange. Either Simmons or Leon's like, this conversation is over.
Yeah,
it'd probably be better if Simmons did that, cause to show that he's very agitated. He's like, I'll turn it back over to you, Miss Hunnigan. I'm finished with this conversation. I have important business.
He's the heel. He runs away from the conversation.
Yeah.
He runs away from the confrontation. Leon doesn't run away. Leon will ride this guy's ass all night long if he has to. But this guy runs
and that's
away.
a good exchange.
He's the heel.
Yeah, he's like, I have important business. I don't have time for this.
And then Hunnigan will probably note to Leon that he left immediately after. And that just adds more suspicion to what this guy is doing. And of course, the insignia, like you noticed before, was where he noticed the ring insignia was the same insignia on the thing in the laboratory.
And then Leon says, Hunnigan, I've got a personal favor, but keep this off the books. Can you keep an eye on the director of the National Security Agency for me?
Bam. And Hunnigan's like, yeah, sure, I can do that. And she's like, should I report that you two made it out? And that's where Leon can say, not yet. We're going to take a detour because we have to investigate a lead that we picked up.
and do another one of those witty Leon quips where Leon's like, no, don't report that we made it out yet. We got to make a slight detour. How slight?
Yeah,
Hong Kong. That's slight.
Yeah. Oh, that's slight.
Yeah. So some witty banter between Leon and Hunnigan.
They go to Hong, and that's where it ends. There we go. We fixed it.
Yeah, and we fixed Leon chapter 1 through 3. And so what you do is you stitch the fucking game together and you make it a single campaign based on all these. So then Leon, so what we do is you maybe have Hunnigan mention something like you have Hunnigan mention.
She's like, yeah, and then she's like, Leon will be like, this is a lot like that incident that occurred with the BSAA in Estonia 6 months ago.
And then Leon's like, what was that?
Yeah, and Hunnigan's like, Hunnigan, send me all the information you have about that. And she's like, right, I can access the BSAA files and send them to you that were submitted by Agent Redfield. Then they send this to him, and that's where Chris's chapter begins. Yeah,
and then you start Chris's campaign, and that segues into Jake's, and then that segues back into Leon's, and then you end it with Ada's.
When they all meet up in China, because we already have established that Leon's going there. So this is storytelling 101 that we're talking about.
So you establish that Leon's going to be going to Hong Kong, and then you establish how Chris ended up going to Hong Kong, and then you establish how Jake ended up going to Hong Kong, and you do the finale of the game where they're all in Hong Kong, and you switch between the three of those campaigns very quickly, because that's how you do a story, because you open the game by establishing that all three of these groups of characters are going to be going to this one place where all the shit is going down, and then at the end of the game you have this high octane, action-packed, fast-paced ending where you rapidly switch between all three characters, like chapter to chapter to chapter, like Leon, now Chris, now Jake, now Leon, now Chris, now Jake, and you end the game like that because that's how you do a fucking ending.
This is what we're discussing here is not big brain. Like, what we're discussing here isn't like really complex or really epic storytelling. This is basic. This is so basic. This is second draft material, what we're talking about here.
Basically.
This is not hard. I mean, this is like, we are not blowing anybody's mind with this story.
We're not
blowing anybody, but like, this is very basic. This is something you would expect somebody who is in writing 101 to be able to put together a story.
Well, and this is the thing,
it has believable motivations.
The finer details that we're putting in there, we're putting in there because we're Resident Evil fans and we know how this story should go.
Yes. Simple as that.
So those are where the big brain moments come from, is us knowing the source material. But
somebody may have a story which they think will be better, and that's fine. But the thing is, I think you can all agree that the one we made is better than the one in the game.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I don't think that's even disputable, and I think that anybody who watches this either on YouTube or on the stream wouldn't disagree.
Would hopefully at least agree that, okay, this is better than what they presented in the game. because in the game the characters, their motivations don't make sense. It beggars belief. Leon goes through the whole campaign, the first 3 chapters, just being lied to or not being told critical information. And this isn't like they're on a fishing trip where it doesn't really matter if someone has a secret to tell you.
And this was the big thing.
Helena acted in a way that at very least is criminal and at worst is psychopathic. She acts in there's no redeeming of that character. Nothing about the cathedral area made sense. Leon is responsible for a lot of people's deaths, and Helena is responsible for a lot more.
Yeah, even more. And that's one of the big things is when we tried correcting this campaign, when we were talking about this earlier, the big thing me and Daniel wanted to correct is Helena's motives. We wanted to fix the character of Helena, and we ended up fixing the whole campaign while we were talking about it.
Because she's one of the biggest problems with the campaign, because the whole idea that she let the attack happen and did all this shit to save her sister, who she had to have known the terrorists weren't gonna release.
Yeah.
I mean, give me a break. Like, if you ever were, I mean, come on. Like, in that situation.
Have you ever read a United States terrorism report ever? And if you live in the US, you really should at least read about some of the major terror attacks that happened before 9/11. Let me tell you, unless it was ransom, they never gave them back.
You're not going to get them back. And so her behavior in it was not. She behaved in a way that was at very least criminal, and at worst it was completely immoral and horrific. She's culpable for what happened. She allowed the terror attack to happen on the vague promise that her sister would be released.
It's egoism. It's literally
egoism. The first thing she should have done after once she was, because in the base story she was kidnapped along with her sister. There's no reason she wouldn't have gone to the Secret Service and say, "Hey, I was just kidnapped and released by some terrorists. I think they're planning something. They're in the cathedral." The fact that it beggars belief.
It's the most gross. It's the most disgusting display of moral relativism a protagonist could ever show.
Yeah, and the fact that the game doesn't approach it as that. It approaches it as, oh, this is completely normal behavior.
Yeah,
it's like this is like children's logic. This is so immature.
And like that's the thing is if you ever want to make your character, like relatable on a because there are bad guys that are really fun to get into, but then they're established as bad guys and have nice bad guy or at least anti-hero characteristics. Helena's supposed to just be a protagonist.
Helena is supposed to be a straight good guy.
Yeah, and that's the thing is don't make your straight man protagonist your neutral good protagonist, your neutral or lawful good protagonist. Do not under any circumstance make them a moral relativist.
No, I've got to save my sister. That's what's important here, said the small child who doesn't understand how big and important the world is outside their family. Yeah.
It's okay, though. Fuck everybody else's families. They can all turn into zombies and get eaten by their own families.
Yeah. Even if she was like, they said they were just going to kill the president. Oh, they were just going to kill the president. Okay, that's fine.
Only the president. Literally the person.
Did you really think these people were going to stop at that? Like, she's either an idiot or she's a criminal, or she's both, and really, I think the way she is in this game is both.
So yeah, basically we fix the story.
Yeah. So now we get to go into Krista's campaign, which is even worse.
All right, Chapter 1 of Krista's campaign, difficulty Pro.
We're serious gamers. Only serious gamers are allowed to come here.
It keeps all my network connections, so that's nice. God, I fucking hate Pierce's haircut.
I know. Well, that's okay, because I'll be Pierce and you can be Chris, because you're the main character.
Not a hero, though.
No, you're absolutely not a hero.
I feel like Buck is now more appropriate to have on the top left now that we're playing as the chunky America men.
Buck is a hero, though.
Buck is an actual hero.
He was left by his ex-wife Deborah, which was fucked up.
Yeah, by the way. That's true heroism right there.
Okay, so this is very stupid. So what happens here?
And now I feel like I'm going to be infinitely more disappointed in this game now that we made an actually good story.
So let's just pretend that's what happened going forward. So we're going to pretend our story is what happened going forward.
Yeah, we're gonna. So we're gonna fix this. We're gonna fix this story on the fly.
So we see Chris is at an Eastern European bar, and the date is the same date as as the Tall Oaks incident. So this is actually in the present.
Okay.
We have a really uncomfortable shot of Pierce's
Well, no, it can't be
spouse.
in the present though, because it had to have been the incident.
Back home.
Because Leanne needs the report on that incident. So,
Well, this is actually after that incident.
oh, what's happening now is okay.
This is complicated. This is one of the dumbest. This is dumb.
Okay, so this is present day. This is
You've had enough.
Listen,
I said filler.
you're here to pour drinks and look pretty.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Chris?
Shut your mouth.
He's not a hero, dude. Oh,
Get the hell out of my bar.
that's right.
I'm very shocked he doesn't fucking smash her in the face with that. Oh, so this is so out of character for Chris. That is
Well, there's
so fucking out of character for him.
There's a reason why it happened.
I said she asked you to leave. Never thought I'd find Chris Redfield wasting away in a shithole like this.
Don't call her bar a shithole.
Who the hell are you?
This is weird.
Piers Nivens?
Never heard of you.
How about this? You heard of this?
What is that?
You really don't remember anything, do you? Bioterrorism. You can't hide from your past, Chris. No matter where you go or what you do.
Who are you? What is this?
Okay. You don't remember me? Well, how about them? Look. I said look! Those were your men. Men who died under your command. You owe it to them to remember, Chris. If you walk away now, then this was all for nothing. Enough! Damn it. 6 months of searching for you. And this is what I find.
BSAA.
Yeah. It's where you belong. Everyone's waiting.
Everyone.
Okay. Okay. What the fuck?
We're taking you back.
It's the BSAA. They're all here.
They're all. What the fuck?
These are the ones who weren't in the truck in Resident Evil 5.
This is stupid. I don't like this. Well, these guys aren't West Africa Division.
No, they're the lesser BSAA.
They're the-
Josh would have found him within a week.
Josh would have also.
Have to
He was
face
too busy
the truth.
rebuilding the West
Accept
African BSAA.
responsibility. That's the only way I'll ever remember. The only way I'll get my life back.
He has amnesia.
HQ to Alpha Team. No
I don't know why. But now they're in China.
He doesn't have Alpha Team in our canon. I'm saying that right the fuck now.
No.
No, this didn't happen. This bar scene didn't happen. He didn't forget. He just felt very responsible and guilty, and he tried to run away. There we go. That's all you need. You don't need fucking amnesia.
He tendered his resignation and said, I can't lead anymore after what I've done. And that's when Pierce tracked him down and convinced him to come back for one last mission.
Yeah, there you go. So you have this incident here, and this is the one Leon reads in the report.
No, this is not the one Leon reads in the report. The one that Pierce was talking about happened like 6 months ago. That's the one he the thing in the report. This is the thing that's occurring in China right now.
Oh, we're in Hong Kong right now.
Yeah, I don't know if it's in Hong Kong, but yeah, we're in China right now. Something I noticed, and that's interesting. Notice how the health bar looks different.
Yeah, no, I do think it's cool that the HUD is different for each character.
Yes. So now we're going to Okay, so this is what Ada was referring to when she said meet me in China, and then he confirmed with Hunnigan that there was a current bioterror attack happening in China. This is different than the event 6 months ago in Estonia that he reads about. So this is current.
Okay, well, so
this could actually happen in between. This could actually happen in between Leon Chapter 2 and Chapter 3.
Oh yeah, just to specify. Okay, so shit's going down in China, and then Leon reads Chris's Estonian report, and then the player learns actively through that.
The BSAA has arrived on the scene. Excuse me, can I get a comment, please? Excuse me, is this outbreak related to the situation back in the States? Is the BSAA...
But yeah, so then you have this little bit just to get you interested in Chris's campaign, and then
so maybe this could be right after they fight Deborah.
Target is ahead.
And then
Come in, HQ. Route 4 is a mix of civvies and hostiles. Got anything else?
and then you do Leon Chapter 3, and then Leon gets the report, and then you play as Chris and Pierce 6 months ago.
Holy shit! Look at this guy. Does he have a BMG? Is this a 50 caliber sniper rifle?
Wait, what? Where?
Look at this rifle Pierce has. Is this a 50 caliber sniper rifle? Look at the muzzle brake on that. You don't see that on 308s, do you?
Oh, no, I think that's a 338, which is still a fucking Magnum sniper. But that's
Jesus Christ.
but that's a more portable Magnum sniper. Yeah, if you look up 338 Lapua, that's like what the Scandinavians use in their snipers, just to make sure their targets are extra fucking dead.
Yeah, just to make sure they're... I mean, they gotta fight giant bears up there, don't they?
Alpha is en route to Ace of Spades.
Also, they need something that is heavier, so it fights the wind better.
And deals with the bears.
And deals with the bears, of course. But yeah, fighting the wind is like one of the big things for them.
So these people we're gonna be fighting up here, they're actual, These guys are actual C-virus dudes. This is a legit outbreak of the C-virus. So these guys are way more dangerous than the ones in Fair Oaks. Or Tall Oaks, or whatever the fuck it is.
Okay, well now I've actually got dodging now that I know how to do it.
So I guess we're gonna spend this whole thing on our back? Let's go.
I'm doing it, yeah, I have my controller, and now that I've learned how the controller commands work.
I like this because Pierce is so dreamy.
We're currently engaged with hostiles at the 4 marks. It's not looking good. Requesting immediate backup. Copy that. HQ to Charlie. Assist Bravo at the 4 marks.
But yeah, so again, we're establishing a better... I feel like we should just be writing this down in a fucking Google Docs.
That guy was a C-virus infected dude, the guy who just shot those people.
It's healing itself. We've made contact with Duavo. It's the same kind we dealt with back in Edonia.
Copy that. Proceed with extreme caution.
Maybe after Leon, they kill Deborah or whatever. That's when Leon makes like some kind of contact with Hunnigan. Maybe they get a signal through. That's where she says that shit has gone down in China.
Yeah, and then Leon's like, yeah, and then Leon's like, China. That's what Ada meant.
Don't shoot a hoptocopter.
But yeah, and then it's like, oh, that Estonia report or whatever, and then after Chapter 3 when they say they're going to China. And then Leon's like, Hunnigan, send me the entirety of the Estonia report. I'll read it on the plane there.
Proceed along Route 9er. Take a back alley to get to the Ace of Spades.
And then again, so you have these segues from campaign to campaign, and it all culminates in them meeting in Hong Kong, and then from there, you go from mission to mission to mission to mission to mission between each of these characters, because if you're going to have multiple characters in the same campaign, you want to...
All that training's kicking right in.
You want
And the chatter.
You want it to culminate in something really big where all the characters are just like mixing around constantly, because that's exciting.
These guys are nasty, so watch out.
Yeah, I hear they're kind of bullet spongy.
All clear.
What a dick.
All clear. Chris doesn't like, knife him or do some tactical takedown. He just crushes the dude's head against the fucking Cool. I like the fucking freezer with his bicep. I mean, let's be fair. Chris is just a hydraulic press all to himself.
Yeah, he's basically a human hydraulic press. I'm gonna get out this rifle and provide some.
Okay, this is.
These guys are armed how you would expect people who are expecting to fight this kind of weapon to be armed. Especially Pierce, who has a gun that is just designed to just annihilate matter.
Again, you have the guns from this campaign because you already played it.
Oh no, Pierce starts out. I actually Pierce has the sniper rifle. He starts out with it. So I only have the sniper rifle and his anti-material rifle and his MP.
Oh, okay.
Let's go to HQ. We can't hold them off. Retreating from Diamond 3.
Holy fucking shit!
Requesting immediate status update. What's going
Did you
on?
see that?
No.
I just threw that man onto his head and broke his skull. No, like, not even subtly. Like, I just picked him up and threw him. This whole ass man.
Chris is many men, as we've gone over.
Yeah, as we've gone, Chris and Josh are both many men. Also, nice spinning back fist, Chris. Oh, so did you see that dodge? I actually got out of that, getting hit by that machete. Alright, you know what? This is pretty fucking good. The story of this may be bad, but again, as long as we're rewriting this story on the fly...
As long as we're rewriting it on the fly and saying, no, that didn't happen, this is what happened instead.
Yeah, as long as... This is honestly, I'm already enjoying the combat better. Again, part of that's because now that I've learned how to play it on controller, it's a lot more intuitive. And for games like this, I actually like controller better. Because I like being able to have so many of the button presses just immediately at my disposal, and I don't have to search for the key to do it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, these Jahavo guys, these people who've been infected with the C virus, they have enhanced healing, enhanced metabolism, extreme resistance to pain. They're bad. They're bad fucking news.
I can see that.
This is a lot closer to what Umbrella was going for when they were doing the original T-Virus. This still isn't their final form yet. You'll see those in Ada's campaign, where she is spending most of her campaign dealing with them. Again, this is a neat little scene. I would rather be playing it, though. Oh no, he has a flashback. That's not a flashback. He's guilty. That's PTSD.
Yeah, again, make it so it's fucking pizza. Yeah, make it so it's fucking ow. Yeah, make it so that it's PTSD and not that he's having a flashback or that he's regaining his memory. Again, no PTSD in our version of the story.
No, that is not true. That has been deleted.
Or yeah, no.
It's been canceled.
Yes, PTSD. I mean, no amnesia.
Amnesia. No, amnesia has been canceled. We're enacting full-scale cancel culture here.
Yeah.
Lol.
Fuck out of here.
That asshole took a fucking dive.
See you next fall.
You two,
basically.
Stay here and tend to the wounded.
HQ, Alpha Team reporting. I got 4 of us heading along Route 9.
But yeah, so that's Chris having a moment of weakness with PTSD, which is actually how PTSD works, where you will freeze up, or it's like deer in the headlights. What? Wait, what just happened?
Did you see that bullet go through like 3 people?
No, I didn't.
We've just received reports that hostiles are gathering around Moshua. Proceed with caution.
Oh, this gun. This gun is gonna make me very happy. I never played Piers. I played Chris in my playthrough. Oh, this gun. This gun is a happy gun. This gun makes bad people go away.
That's about what you'd want out of a gun like that.
This gun makes bad men go away. Hey guys, thanks for helping. But anyway, so these Zhuavo assholes, that one with the big fucking fucked up arm, he has an overhead slam attack, and that's one of their weak points, is when they slam the attack, you get a react move on them, where you can basically run up the thing and kick their head off.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So if you see him doing an overhead attack, keep backed up and let it just miss you.
Good to know. The cover system's pretty cool though. I like it.
Yeah, it's not bad. I don't mind it. This level is this campaign is different. So
yeah.
HQ to Alpha. We've lost contact with the recon unit. Proceed with extreme caution.
Yeah, once you know what you're supposed to be doing, it's a lot more exciting. And I'm still carrying 10 fucking herbs, so I'm in no danger of dying.
yeah, I have 11 herbs. I was able to get a combo.
Bravo to HQ. Still neutralizing hostiles at 4 bars with Charlie team. They've taken heavy
Oh, you tried shoulder checking him. I saw that.
HQ copy. Sending medics your way.
Also, I just did that context action out of nowhere, and I was very happy to have done that.
Okay, so this is the guy that has the
No, it's okay. I'm just gonna fucking beat him to death. You don't even have to bother.
I do like how they kind of like blow up in little fireworks. Like it's a very Chinese sort of thing. Like they look like fucked up like Buddhist like Chinese demons and shit.
Yeah.
With the all the eyes.
I always loved East Asian like demonology. I showed you that one monster from Monster Hunter that borrows from Indian demonology.
Yeah, that you did. This definitely also borrows from a lot of those like really fucked up like Buddhist like seven hells shit. Whatever.
Yeah, those really fucked up wide eyes that never stop staring at you.
Yeah.
And the really like large fanged mouths.
Yeah, they definitely
owned.
What an asshole. I like the fireworks. I think that's a pretty cool touch and how they die.
Yeah.
HQ to Alpha team. That tenement building up ahead is the Ace of Spades. The UN staff that have been taken hostage are inside. Proceed with extraction.
Don't forget the Joker. Yeah, I don't want to use all these. Shit.
Don't forget to roll back if you get knocked down. Nice, good shot.
That's how you could. You got him. There's more fire coming up here. Let me line up a good shot on these guys.
Yeah, also these games are designed around controller, and usually I like to play a game that's designed for a specific system. You know, the Japanese design their games for controllers because they're all PS4 games.
Yep.
So I prefer to play like a Japanese game with controllers.
We've regrouped and are awaiting new orders.
I really got to figure out how to fix this fucking weird frame rate issue though that I'm having with this game. I feel like maybe this game is meant to be played in full screen, but I'm playing it in window.
That could be it. I have it on full screen. I haven't had any issues that I know of.
Yeah, give me a moment. Let me switch it to full screen, see if that fixes it. All right, full screen on.
Oh, hey there, buddy. Somebody likes to get shot in the head. Bonk.
Oh,
Bonk.
I got this weird widescreen letterbox. Let me see if I can switch to game capture. Game capture. You still there, right?
Yep.
Okay, just making sure nothing's fucking up when I'm alt tabbing out. Properties of game capture, capture any full screen application. I don't think it works. I think that something's fucking weird with the Resident Evil 6 engine, and it just doesn't like to capture games that are in full screen. But yeah, my oh no, it's working. It's working. Okay, we're good. We're good. So let me just switch over to my settings again. Set this to 1080p. Thank God.
Why is the North American BSA going into China?
Well, I think Chris. Well, I don't think Chris is explicitly regional. He's like special forces, so he goes anywhere. He's got jurisdiction everywhere.
All these guys have North American BSAA tags on them.
Shh. Here he's working with regional BSAA. Okay. Also.
Yeah, the regional BSAA are tied up elsewhere. They requested assistance from the Americans who have come in to help in this specific area.
Yeah. Also, it was I'm having no issues now that I'm in full screen. Now I'm getting a solid 120 like you are. So yeah, I guess it was just a windowed mode issue. Owned.
Oh no! Don't let me fall, partner.
Oh right, this weird part.
This part's weird.
Guess the muscle memory saved me there.
Okay, in our version, Chris doesn't say that.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, Chris would stop saying all these awful things because I hate that Chris says these things. Because this is so out of character for Chris. Chris is acting like a total douchebag, and he has been since the beginning of this campaign, and I don't like it. Like, yeah, have him be like maybe a little unsightly, you know, and have him in the bar. But when he said to that one bar, the girl at the bar, when he's like,
liar.
When he's like, your job is just to look pretty and serve me drinks, like, I was like, what the fuck? Chris would never say that.
I think it's supposed to be like that. Chris is all fucked up.
I know, but it's too much. It's going too far.
Okay, so he didn't say any of that.
Yeah, like have him say maybe something kind of douchey, but it's more belies.
He grunts and agrees to leave the bar.
Yeah, but yeah, it more is meant like have him say something that more shows that he's extremely troubled and held down by the things that have happened to him.
Where the hell do they keep coming from? Here, can I get
yeah, he's extremely troubled and held back by the things that happened to him 6 months ago, and it's more just that his hostility belies a frustration with his own inability and the frustration he feels towards himself.
Correct.
And not just the fact that he's just a raging asshole with amnesia.
Yes. Amnesia. Well, there's like a couple of Javos ahead of you that are gonna get made into man meat.
You, Bugman, the meat party.
Are you bug meat or man meat?
That is like one of the best fucking Team 4-star shorts ever.
I love that part. Because I don't eat man meat.
Yeah,
I think
I love that.
Clearly got off at the wrong bus stop.
I love that he cuts him off too. Well, I don't know if we're talking percentages, but I don't much care for man meat. Just loudly cuts him off. Which is such a Kenshiro thing to do.
Yeah. Okay, Bugman, homeless man.
Because that's not even the first time. Because that's not even the first time Kenshiro's done something like that, where he just loudly cuts somebody off mid-sentence.
Yeah. Oh shit, I need you for this. Hold on. I'm trying to support you, but it's kind of hard to see where you are. But you seem like you're doing fine.
Yeah, now that I actually have a usable frame rate.
There you are, just drop down, now you're with me. Yay.
Hell yeah, gamer.
Friends. Pierce and Chris are friends.
HQ to Alpha Team. You're almost at the Ace of Spades.
You know, if we don't get a "Don't forget the Joker" line, I'm gonna be pissed off.
Where? Wait, where's that joke coming? Wait, what?
You've never heard the Ace of Spades by Motorhead?
Oh no, actually no.
Oh well, you'll know what I'm talking about if you see it.
Yeah, I actually never got into Motorhead.
Neither did I. I just know that line.
Also, these guns feel way more effective. Like, I feel like I'm getting way more efficiency out of my ammo because my gun's actually doing damage.
Yeah, these are military-grade weapons designed for this kind of work.
Yeah, we're using 5.56 NATO fucking aluminum-tipped rounds.
That are designed to make life impossible.
Yeah. Yeah, like, nothing gets out of, like, yeah, fucking... It's fucking lead with a brass casing and a steel tip. You're not getting out of that. Or a brass jacket and a steel tip.
Even these assholes that can regenerate. It's like, no, you're
not gonna
do so much. We're gonna do so much damage so quickly that you're just.
Well, that's the thing too. Is it's a like the point of the steel tip is to meet metal armor with a loud crunch, and keep going.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure these guys, even with their hardened bone and skin structure, will still fucking die. At least like that's what military grade 5.56 ammunition's like. It's
yeah. This is designed for. Well, if he Pierce's rifle is designed for taking out light vehicles, basically.
Yeah, or it's a really heavy anti-personnel rifle. The 338.
It's called an AM rifle. It's an anti-material rifle.
Oh, it is. Oh, in this game. So
yeah.
Okay, so it might be a 50 caliber then. Again,
yeah, it might be using 50 rounds.
So I checked out the IMFDB for the AK that Leon and Helena use.
Mm-hmm.
It's some weird. It's some weird civilian, or not civilian, but it's like some weird 5.56 NATO AK. So it's actually pretty par for the course. That fucking searchlight is really annoying. I have to say, I really hate the visuals of this game.
Alpha team surrounded by hostiles. Get to the Ace of Spades on the double.
Shit, the guy got me.
Well, you're gonna probably get killed. Yeah, okay.
Okay, well, checkpoint was right there.
Yeah, we need to...
That's fine.
Yeah, we gotta back up. Is a big thing. Yeah, like get back.
We've been spotted.
Over this way. Also, hit those barrels. Okay, like right here, you got these three guys right behind you. I shot that barrel behind you. I'm sorry, I had to.
That's fine.
Alpha team surrounded by hostiles. Get to the Ace of Spades on the double. Alpha team, this is Bravo. We're moving as fast as we can. Keep your panties on, everyone.
Don't forget, you'll use herbs with as many button presses as you do with it. So if you tap it 3 times, that's what you're gonna do.
Correct. Fucking hell. Oh, that was a bad miss. That was a bad miss.
Yeah, and also, again, part of the reason we have these... Oh, we actually got flashbangs.
Yeah, I used a flashbang to.
And part of the reason we use these really heavy, fucking steel-tipped, heavy jacketed rounds with 5.56 NATO is because modern U.S. military doctrine dictates aim for center mass. You want to hit the guy where all the organs are. Hitting people in the head is pointless because it's just a tiny target that moves around a lot. Whereas if you shoot them in the body, you're just going to make all their organs fail simultaneously. I'm going to die.
Yeah. Ah! They got you literally before I could run over.
Yeah, they did one of those delightfully entertaining instant kill attacks that they love to do, where they just down you instantly. Yeah. Apropos of nothing, because I was at, like, basically full on health.
Yep. We've been spotted. They're right on top of us.
HQ to Bravo team. Alpha team surrounded by hostiles. Get to the ace of spades on the double. Alpha team, this is Bravo. We're moving as fast as we can. Keep your panties on, everyone.
Roger that. Do what we can until you get here.
Oh, you motherfucker. Yeah, once you get used to the combat system, though, like, one of those things is when you get knocked down by one of those really hard-hitting attacks, you really got to learn how to recover from those.
Yeah.
Don't be a virgin-ass noob and just fall on your back. You got to roll out of it.
Well, if you fall directly on your back, you can get a bunch of shots off usually. It just depends. In different situations. If you're surrounded, you don't want to do that, but.
How many of these assholes do we have to kill? Where the hell is that backup?
You said it, Piers. This is getting very repetitive.
I think after Pierce's bark there, that's like halfway through or whatever.
So it's very frustrating being forced out in the open like this.
Hey guys.
Okay, thank God.
Bravo team, weapons high. Don't leave any.
And I think, you know, fixing the gameplay of this game is a whole different beast of burden, but right now we're just going to worry about fixing the story of this game.
Yeah.
One thing at a time. Yeah, thank God, though. Like, you can actually aim center mass for these rifles and actually have them work like that. You don't have to worry about getting headshots with these fucking ARs. Which is great, because now it feels like I'm actually playing a military character, where I'm not aiming for the head. That's something that I liked about Rainbow Six. I always liked about Rainbow Six is it actually encourages you to aim center mass.
Yeah,
like,
just to...
Like, obviously a headshot's a one-shot kill, but you're more expected to get it by spraying at the upper chest, and maybe a stray bullet will hit them in the face, rather than expecting you to aim explicitly at the head.
Yeah, which is not something you're doing.
In an actual, you know, military SWAT situation.
HQ to Alpha, we have your mission brief. Rescue the hostages on the 1st and 7th floors, then get out of the building. As soon as all teams are clear, we will commence bombing.
This isn't a bad set piece, though.
This is fun.
It's a decent romp, and it belies the kind of gameplay this game should have had front to back, really.
Yeah, this part's not bad.
Again, it's mostly just the story that's bad with Chris's campaign.
Well, we haven't really seen much of it yet, but
well, you told me.
Yeah, what we've seen so far is
based on what you've told me. You said they said 1st and 7th, right? What floor are we on right here?
We're on. That's a good question.
Look at our guys go. Our guys just beat that guy to death.
Yeah.
Alright, give me 1 sec again. I gotta turn the fucking V-Sync on. I'm getting a little bit of tearing. Alright, there we go. No more tearing.
Oh god, spider assholes.
How you doing on herbs, by the way?
I have 8.
I also have 8, so we're doing fine.
Oh, that's ammo over there I want to get.
Yeah, it is. This game still controls weird, and I feel like that's a fault of the engine.
HQ to Alpha. The hostages are just
But
up ahead.
then again, the new RE engine that 7 and 2 Remake runs on has spoiled me pretty considerably because it's a really fucking good engine. So playing one of these older engines just, you know, it doesn't work quite right. It's just a weird controlling game, and I feel like even if you were to play it on a past-gen console, that would be a distinct comment.
Over here. Roger that. Go. Alpha to HQ, 7th floor hostage secured. Where's the other hostage?
The floor above you. You need to move quickly.
No, we came from here. We got it. Here's the stairs.
Delta 2 to HQ. I'm leaving the building now.
Okay, on 8.
Okay, thanks, Guy, for not stopping them.
Good job, Guy.
Nice,
fucking
good job.
eradicated.
8th floor hostage secured.
Copy that.
I just looked in my I just looked at my other screen and saw Buck again, and I'm like, thanks, Buck.
Good job, Buck.
He had our back this whole time. He believed in us.
Unlike his wife,
Fuck you, Deborah.
who didn't have his back.
God damn it, Deborah, I hate you so much.
I just don't understand why anyone would want to leave Buck. That's what really gets me, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, it just really fucks me up, dude. Okay, we need to go down.
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. What I don't like is how these characters wiggle around and you have to sort of finagle them through the environment.
Yeah, they kind of do with it. There is a lot of wiggling going on.
I don't like that.
It's like a hybrid tank control, like.
And Resident Evil 2 Remake kind of has that, but it's so much more responsive, and the character reacts to you moving the stick so much better, and you get used to turning in those curves a lot better. I mean, and that's the thing is, these characters feel like they're fucking drunk, whereas in Resident Evil 2 they turn like they're people.
Yeah, they're still learning.
Yeah, in Resident Evil 2 Remake, they turn like, you know, you actually have to swing out to, you know, adjust for a human body mass.
If you give me a hand.
But in this game, it just feels like you're like controlling a drunk person.
Pierce is the honorary woman in this case.
Yeah, honorary woman. He's more petite than Chris. Then again, so would a fridge would be more petite than Chris.
Hold on, I get to pull you up.
Oh shit. Oh, okay, I have to like.
See, since they're both mans.
And everybody in that room would be dead. The end.
Including the guy that shot it.
No, yeah, because he shot it indoors, which would kill him.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Were you... Oh, hang on, there's the RPG guy's still alive.
Where's this thing? Oh, you got him. There's a first aid by you.
Well, where?
Turn around. I'm aiming at it. Oh, did you already get one?
Yeah, I must have already picked it up.
That's mine then.
Yeah, I have it. But yeah, did you also learn that from what's it called? You know, the game. Cataclysm. That you can't shoot an RPG indoors.
Oh, the backblast that will kill is very bad.
But did you learn that from?
I've never actually shot. They don't have like single-use RPGs. They have like grenade launchers mostly. I've never shot a rocket in that game, but I'd imagine the backblast would be something you have to deal with.
Well, yeah. So that's just something you kind of instinctively know.
Well, I know that because like that's sort of common knowledge.
Yeah, firing a something with the mass of a rocket, just. Yeah, firing something with the mass of a rocket requires you to generate force to propel that, and so you need as much gas going backwards as you do going forwards, because equal and opposite reactions, you know, Newton's law. But yeah, and it just feels like common knowledge, but you'd be surprised how many people don't know that you can't shoot an RPG indoors.
That's why the British actually had a spring-loading RPG.
Yeah, because you know, somebody sees a RPG and they're like, oh well, it's not, you know, it's not ballistic like a gun. It doesn't fire like a bullet, and it's like, yeah, but it's still dangerous because you still need to, regardless of how you propel it, even if it's a gas-propelled system, the fact is that you still need to generate a lot of force to get a rocket moving at that velocity.
Yeah.
Something.
Well, I think that there was this one like British guy that knocked out like 13 German tanks with a spring-loaded anti-tank weapon. It was fucking awesome. Yeah, because he was able to go inside of buildings and use it. The range was obviously not as great, but like he was able to just be in buildings, fucking them up because they you know,
All
they
weapon
couldn't deal
systems
with
are
it.
a trade-off. Well, and that's the big thing is that's why grenade launchers can be used indoors because grenade launchers are breech loaded.
Yes.
And if you have a breach, then the grenade launcher absorbs the shock from the launch, as opposed to the RPG, which dispels the shock from the launch.
I'm clear of the building.
But then again, a grenade has less mass and less velocity than a rocket.
Yeah.
That's the thing is, that's something else people don't realize, because when they play video games, the rocket moves slowly so you can see it coming. In real life, a rocket moves as fast as a bullet. You won't see it coming. It'll just kill you. All you're going to hear is RPG, and then your whole squad's going to be dead. That's why explosives are usually what cause PTSD in soldiers, is because they have really fucking bad memories of IEDs or RPGs.
Yeah.
Because you just hear one of your squad mates scream RPG, and then like half your squad gets wiped out.
Yeah, because even though it's moving super fast, it's big enough that you can probably see it.
Or you can see the guy who pulls it out, but by then it's. But by the time you see it, it's too late. Like, and that's the big thing is like you can.
Lol.
Yeah, owned. Nice try going for the hostage. But yeah, like you can call out a guy with an RPG all you want, but he's probably gonna pop it off before you can neutralize him. Modern warfare is hell, specifically for ground forces, because RPGs still are some of the most fucking dangerous things a soldier can encounter.
Yeah.
Because you can't reasonably deal with something moving as fast as a bullet that has the ordnance to take out, like, anything within, like, 5 to 10 meters of where it lands.
Yeah. Okay. Alpha team is clear.
Copy that.
And, like, if you know how an RPG works, it doesn't just blow up in, like, a little puff, in, like, a little fireball. It's a shaped charge that shoots molten slag forward. Because it's actually meant for taking out vehicles.
It's nasty.
Obviously, anything that is nearby it will also get destroyed because of the force generated from the explosion. But it's mostly going to destroy what's in front of it. But it will also, obviously, a human being near whatever's to the side of it will also liquefy their organs too. That's not even debatable. I'm looking for a way to get out of here.
Planes have been scrambled.
We don't want to be here when those birds show up.
We don't want to be here when those birds show up. Thanks, Pierce.
Started bombing. They don't care that we're still in here. It's not personal. You know the mission takes priority.
And you wonder why Chris wanted to get out of the business.
Yeah.
This building isn't gonna last long.
Come on, Chris. Just put your life on the line for us one last time.
Come on, Chris.
Come on, Chris. Your PTSD doesn't really matter that much.
Here, go around it.
The potential of living a long life with Jill Valentine, you know, just throw all that away.
Just putting all of this bioterrorism behind us. Who needs that?
Oh, that's fine, Chris. I'll just get myself up. You're fine. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, the potential to put this whole bio-war thing behind us. No.
Why aren't we wearing helmets?
They should have been so dead when that missile hit. All in all, though, I don't have really too many like things I would fix about that about that bit of the campaign. Besides
What's
what we already
happening is
mentioned.
so simple and so basic. Shoot man, come in, shoot monster. That it's almost hard to critique it.
Yeah.
So except for the fact that it's just so basic.
Yeah, except for the
Shoot
fact
man,
that
shoot
it's
monster.
Yeah, except for the fact that it's basic. Ah, see, here we go. We got intrigue now. You want to start simple though, so I don't really have too many problems with that.
No, there's no problem with this type of. Oh no.
PTSD again. Not flashbacks, it's PTSD.
Oh man, he's having another PTSD moment here. He'll be fine though. We put him in a lot of therapy between now and when we found him when we were doing this, because you need therapy for that. It's a serious medical condition. Just as serious as losing a limb or losing an organ or being like, you know, fucked up in every way. You know, it's a serious condition. So they put him through therapy. He got help. You know, he
Yeah,
got
the
he got
the
taught
BSAA
how to deal with it.
The BSAA has really good insurance, so they put him in a VA hospital for a little bit.
Yeah, it wasn't that long because they needed him on the front line, and he's fucking Redfield. But
No, yeah, he's still capable. He doesn't need to be taken out of the action for good, but he definitely needed to be laid up in a psych ward for a little bit.
yeah, because it's a serious condition. It's nothing to snuff at. It's a serious problem.
Yeah, and of course, where Chris lives, his VA hospital accepts the BSAA's insurance.
Yeah, BSAA is actually some pretty good insurance.
Mm-hmm.
The insurance is if you don't cover them, Chris Redfield shoots you.
Chris Redfield will put his right hand on one side of your head and his left hand on the other, and he'll just hydraulic press your skull into a flat pancake.
Yeah, that's insurance.
But yeah, so Chris got covered. He got
okay. So that's Chris Chapter 1.
Now
so that is where we stop.
Okay, we stop at Chris Chapter 1.
And this is the flashback.
Okay, so this is when Leon reads the file that Hunnigan gives him in our story.
So let me see where we are on the list here, because I have the list of what we're supposed to do. Okay, so now we're in. Okay, we do play Chris Chapter 2.
Okay, we do play Chris 2.
Yeah, so now we're in the present. Or no, I'm sorry, this is the past. So what happened was we did that.
This is 6 months earlier.
Yes, this is Leon reading his report.
Yeah, on the plane to China.
Exactly.
So Chris and Pierce are in China, and now between Chris 1 and Chris 2, we do Leon 3, and then Leon's like, Hunnigan, give me that report. And now we're here.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir. No one gets left behind. Not on my
This stupid fucking music.
Yes, sir.
No partners. Everyone has a partner. We're all each other's partners.
Also,
it's like a great revelation that Chris had.
That swelling music. I'm giving you all partners.
He was like, some say that he's my partner and he's your partner, but that's not true. We're all each other's partners.
We're all
I
partners.
once knew a man who didn't think he needed a partner. You know what happened to that guy?
He died in a volcano.
He got shot with 2 rockets in a volcano.
By
me
partners.
And my partner.
Yeah, by me and my partner.
Yes, sir. Finn McCauley, sir. I know you're nervous,
Finn, you are so fucking dead.
Got your back.
Finn is the most dead motherfucker ever. So here's the thing about this. Finn's dying is what makes Chris lose his shit.
Like, Finn, of course, the fucking veteran man has to be very broken up and hurt by young cadet who he just met dying.
I mean, and I would imagine that would be a serious point of mental stress.
I just want to say this. New Order did this so much fucking better.
Come in, HQ. We're taking fire at the 2 of Hearts.
Because Wolfenstein New Order did the same thing with Private Wyatt.
Yes, it did.
But then again, Private Wyatt was a character, not just some goon with a name. Who's Finn? Who the fuck's Finn? Why do I care? Private Wyatt is immediately established right in the beginning as being a somebody we care about. You know what I mean?
Oh god, yeah.
We're established with Private Wyatt. Private Wyatt is a person. Finn is just a MacGuffin. Again, this game has a fucking obsession with MacGuffins. This game just has a ridiculous obsession with MacGuffins.
So that China part was pretty good, right?
Yeah, pretty decent.
Yeah, about that.
Okay, so that was the only good part I'm going to get out of Chris's campaign.
It gets a little weird, let's just say it that way. Although we do get to experience Jake's Tood at one point.
Oh, hashtag bad boy with extreme tood?
Yes.
Hey, where do you get off having that much tood?
I love that guy.
I love that part of Neryl's review. Are you some kind of bad boy or something? Yeah, I think I'm a bad little boy. And then everybody died on this 50 caliber blockade, right?
Yeah.
Because we would have all been shredded to pieces. Because it would have gone right through this concrete if it was a 50 caliber like that.
Yep. Oh no, it's Russian oh, thanks, Chris.
It's okay, I'll just give him a spinning back fist into a fucking skull crusher with my butt.
Thanks, Captain.
The butt of my gun. The butt stroke. Give him the classic butt stroke. Give him the butt love.
Fucking lol. This rifle is never gonna get old.
Yeah, I'm glad you're having so much fun with that. It's keeping the campaign interesting for you, at least.
You're sitting ducks out there, Alpha. Get inside that building.
These the new species HQ was warning us about?
Hunked him.
Don't even phase them. This ain't our normal class of enemy.
Bullets don't even phase him, he says, as my 5.56 rifle shreds this man into pieces.
Okay, this guy is the one who has that that vulnerability I told you about. So if you see him taking an overhead swing at you, just back up until you're out of range of it, and then you'll get basically a kill move on him.
Okay, cool. But yeah, that was cool though. I hunked that guy.
Get hunked, asshole.
Yeah, you know, like Leon. You know, Leon's got the fucking. You know, he's got the DDT and the pile drivers. Chris just hunks him.
I think you can do co-op in Ada's campaign, even though it's just her. I think she gets hunked with her.
Oh shit, that's fucking awesome!
I think so. I've heard rumors to that effect. I didn't play it with co-op though.
Holy shit, though, if that's true. Let me like lower my sensitivity a little bit. Set camera speed. Set it to 4. Set aiming speed. Reduce aiming speed a little.
Don't you have a button on your mouse that lets you change sensitivity?
I'm playing with controller again.
Oh,
But also I keep mine locked at 800 DPI.
Okay, that's fine.
Cause that's what I prefer. Also, there's a new gun in there.
So we do this, then we're gonna go to Jake 1. And that actually makes sense. Because Jake is actually on the other side of this battle.
Yeah, okay. So they were both in Joavo or whatever.
Yeah.
They were both in this.
In a weird way. Yeah, in a weird way. Like he's not fighting against Chris, but yeah, he was like part of that group of people who are fighting against him. He like leaves them because he doesn't want to be a fucking weird.
They came in extra large. How many new species?
Even though he's Wesker's son and he should already be infected with the progenitor virus that Wesker has.
I can't get a good shot in this asshole.
Well, that was scripted anyway, so we didn't even have to do anything.
We got a new POW on our tails. I need the APC's firepower now.
Moving the barricade now, sir. I'll be there.
Okay, we have planes flying overhead.
Bomb, please.
Could somebody bomb this motherfucker?
No, we're just gonna get an APC. We're gonna wait for an armored vehicle to move towards us instead.
Okay, he's hurt. Hold on.
Well, I'm refilling on ammo. Oh, hey there, partner.
Oh, hey, partner. Fucking assholes. Fucking lol.
Owned.
That guy ate shit.
Fucking owned. He's like, don't worry, big man, I'll stop them. Me, lone fighter guy.
That guy ate so much shit.
Alright, I hit him.
Okay, Okay, now we jump on him or something.
Hey, I'm sorry, I had to crush this guy's skull against a pipe like a fucking badass.
That's fine. That's reasonable.
That was fun. I enjoyed that.
So once we hurt this motherfucker, then we can jump on him or whatever. I think this is not it.
It's okay, I jumped backwards.
Oh, fucking excuse you.
No, yeah, there's a guy there. There's also a guy here. It's okay though, I didn't take a whole lot of damage from that.
Okay.
Ow! I'm getting shot by another guy.
Okay, now I'm gonna jump up on him. And I'm gonna space bar to pull his fucking thing out. Yeah, get fucked, asshole. I'm gonna pull that dick right out of you and then stab you with it. And, yeah, right in the asshole.
Oh, and now here comes the APC. I swear to God, if the APC gets destroyed and this thing lives anyway, I'm going to say what I keep saying. Why did any of this happen? It just takes agency away from the player.
Alpha to HQ. Our route's blocked by a BOW.
Well, we're fucking it up pretty hard, and now we're chasing it down, so.
Those things are enormous. I didn't know BOWs could get that big.
Oh, hey, it's Yuri Lowenthal.
They can make any kind of freak show they want.
He's got some... I love the voice acting on that guy. Okay, we need to find out how to get that new weapon.
My subtitle for this is Band of Partners.
Band of Partners, what a fucking name.
They're all over us.
Gotta get that new weapon.
Hurry! Get behind it! Find cover! I'll be torn apart in the open!
Oh, can we not get in there? What the fuck? There was that new weapon over there. I guess I can't get it now?
I'm not sure.
Oh wait, maybe this... Oh, okay. The bridge that got destroyed is now back? Whatever, okay. Yeah, let's go get that new weapon though.
Okay. Where is it? It's back here?
Yeah.
Move in! Move in!
I like how we're just totally fucking off.
Follow me.
I see it. We're just totally leaving. Shit, how do I get up there?
You hang a right. You hang a right.
Okay. Hang a Roscoe? There it is. Alright, partner.
Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Nice.
First aid spray.
And a shotgun. Good shit.
Assault shotgun. Yes.
Alright, these guys just stacked up on us like, hey, what's everybody doing over here?
Well, the two guys, we totally just fucked off.
Love how we have two guys following us though. They make for good. They're good fire support.
Yeah, they seem to do things.
I still have to turn my aiming sensitivity down some more. I don't know why, but this game is like...
Whoa, 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 buddy! Why don't you take it easy? God. Another day in Russia, am I right?
Yeah, I mean, this is just the average day in Russia. This is just what it's like to be in Russia, cut off from civilized society.
Basically.
See, the funny thing about playing on the Xbox One controller is if I'm playing a game that was designed for a controller that's less sensitive, it makes it really hard because of how the dead zones were adjusted for older controllers versus these really new, precise controllers.
I think I hit an anti-tank mine. The APC's busted.
Oh, that's convenient. Oh, I realized part of the problem I was having is that the camera doesn't come to a complete stop when I let go of the stick. The character it's kind of got like a little bit of like a slowdown to it. Like the character's arms are overshooting it. It's weird. That was fucking awesome. Did you see that?
No, I was I was gonna shoot a guy.
Where are you? Watch this. There's a crack under this wall, right?
Hold on, let me see where you are.
I'm right
Okay,
next
I'm on
to
the
you.
other side. I keep on getting shot by assholes.
There's a sniper guy somewhere, yeah.
I see him. Fucking ass. I see him. And he's dead.
There's another one up there.
So
Anyways,
there's a crack.
so check this shit out. That's so fucking awesome. See, that's
Nice.
that's when this game really shines. Is when you let your design the map so the players can do creative shit like that.
And you know, I think a lot of the maps are designed for shit like that. I just don't think the game made it clear enough. Like, again, tutorial.
We just high-fived on that dude's skull.
I know. And
Oh.
you get...
That was fucking awesome. I just saw that dude's cranium just fly into a million pieces.
Yeah, dude just fucking evaporated.
His skull is now a fine red mist. Which is what would have happened if your face made contact with a 50 caliber.
He became what can only be described as meat confetti. Oh, fuck off. Fucking shit. Regular Russians are fucking us up.
Yeah, the regular Russians are more dangerous than the crab Russians.
Regular unmodified Russians.
Yeah,
were fighting in this.
Yeah, the crab Russian was the least dangerous. You just shot him with your AMR because Carapace can't stop a 50 caliber.
Yeah. That's the best part about 50 calibers.
I need you to blow this fence.
Finn, you fucking idiot. Shut the fuck up, Finn.
Finn, you'll never be as cool as Doug.
You don't even mention Doug's name, you son of a bitch. You don't even mention Doug's name.
Don't fucking talk about Doug.
You don't get to mention Doug's name.
Don't you dare say his name.
Train car blocking the way. This route's a no-go.
Doug was so good.
Only Josh gets to mention his name.
Clear a path. I need you to cover me until I get it set.
Of course we need to cover this fucking idiot.
Finn McCauley, you dumbass. Hello, I see a BSA token.
Oh no, it's a crab.
His thing actually, I think, can stop my bullets. Yeah, it can. I have to hit him. Yeah, it actually diffuses the bullet. I have to hit him outside of it.
It's okay though, he's dead.
Yeah, he's fucking dead.
Working as fast as I can here. Hang in there.
RPG.
Oof. Yeah, the weird aiming in this game is really fucking up my accuracy. I just gotta get used to it, but definitely slowing it down definitely helped. Slightly faster camera speed, and then when I aim, I make it a bit slower, and I just clothesline that motherfucker. Did you see that?
I did.
Don't run at a man with a shotgun like that. Castle Law. I was just defending myself from that as that average everyday Russian.
Castle Doctrine.
Yeah, I was defending myself from that average everyday Russian.
Just Russian, normal Russian that we're dealing with.
Yeah, coming right at me.
Almost done.
Finn, you motherfucker, hurry up! And if I ever hear you mention Doug's name again, I swear to God. Okay, where is this? Okay.
You just jumped on my chest. What the fuck? That actually threw me backwards when you jumped on my chest. That was funny.
This RPG motherfucker needs to go away. There you are. And now you're dead. Dead like all your friends. Finn, what the fuck are you doing over there?
Ready
What is this, Raccoon City? You've got to solve a fucking puzzle before you can put down the...
I felt like such a badass taking that guy on alone. I shot him in the leg. God damn.
Dumped on.
God, where is this RPG guy? I'm just gonna roll into cover. There we go.
There he is. He's up top.
There's moments of good in this game.
Down. There's a second one. I think he's down too. Third one.
Ammo, please.
Down.
Okay, nothing. I'm running dangerously low on ammo. There's like basically nobody left. I see a BSAA token. Let's see if I can hit it. Got it. Ooh, nice, good shit. Get that motherfucker! We just ran up and lynched him as soon as he fell down.
Yeah, that guy got fucked pretty hard.
Nothing actually in here, though. Well, my handgun's getting some ammo at least. And it gets stuck anyways. Finn, you fucking contemptuous idiot. You couldn't even do a better job.
Finn, why did it take you a minute and a half to lay down plastic explosives?
Not only that, but why did we have to rush to get through like that? Couldn't you have just done a better job with it?
Any casualties?
What's the status? Any casualties, he says?
Tank on the bridge! The whole thing is blocked off!
Okay, people. Getting to the wounded is priority 1.
Oh no, the Russians have acquired a tank. I mean, let's be fair, every Russian gets a tank.
Yeah, it's on their birthday.
Yeah. It's like, you know
Every
how,
birthday.
you know how
Yeah,
like, you know how Mexicans, you know, like they have their quinceañera or whatever?
Alpha team,
Yeah.
pressing fire from the flank.
The Russians have their the Russians have their get a tank day.
Yeah, tank 10th birthday tank.
So somebody rolls up and they get like a fucking like a T-80 or T-81 or something.
Yeah.
Just up ahead, but he's hurt bad.
The
You gotta get him out.
it's, you know, every Russian's just giving tools of Nazi slaughtering as soon as they come of age. The ripe old age of 9.
Yeah. Well, they're already past their life expectancy at that point.
Yeah.
Captain! Over here!
Finn, save me.
Hurry, sir!
Why am I fucking dead?
That was just the most hilarious segue. That's my vision to like Chris like screaming and falling down like a motherfucker. Okay.
Why did I die?
I'll take point.
I don't know why you died. I've got to. I don't know how to use a thermal scope.
Well, I'll let you figure that out. Also, I think the problem was I need to press the sprint button while I crawl up.
Ah, that could be it.
Captain!
Yeah, it says use L and press and hold A.
Hurry, sir!
I'm doing it. I'm going as fast as I can. Oh, I need to tap A. I need to fucking Again, it doesn't explain it that well. Tap A repeatedly, it should say.
Still with us?
Do you know what works really well against those guys with the shields? Grenades.
What? Oh. No, yeah, I use flashbangs on them usually.
That isn't a T-42.
Be careful, Captain!
T-42, that's not a T-42. Correct me if I'm wrong. When you see that tank, tell me if that's a T-42. That gun is way too big for a T-42.
I'm not as versed in World War II tanks as you might be.
Okay, that's too big for a T-40. That's like a T-81 or something. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Correct me in the comments. I'll track you down and kill you. No, I'm just kidding. Man, I hope we meet like a bad boy with some tood in a few minutes.
Oh my god, are we gonna meet a bad boy with some extreme tood?
I hope we. I hope. I'm just saying. Like, I'm just something I think we need.
Yeah,
You know,
I
I'm
think
hoping.
Yeah, I think I'm a bad little boy.
Oh. Uh-oh. Well, your safety's in my hands, so we might be in trouble.
Oh, well, I see the tank bulling up on me, so I'm getting extremely anxious. He's sneaking up like we're playing a game of fucking red light, green light.
Well, I'm gonna shoot all of the tank's friends. Oh, there's a thermal scope.
I'm gonna need a bigger gun.
Captain, draw the tank out of position.
I'm being attacked by a crab man. His back is turned. Please help.
Okay, hold on.
God, the combat shotgun has some really satisfying sounds.
If you draw the tank out of position, I can shoot something. The tanker, I think? I don't know. I'm just gonna start shooting stuff.
This is actually pretty cool though, because you got to be all tactical about it.
My rifle's not gonna cut it. I need something with more kick.
Huh.
Pierce, there's a fuel truck behind the tank. Shoot it!
Captain, the tank's still in my way. I don't have a clear shot. See if you can draw it away.
Can you draw the tank away?
I'm doing my best.
Okay. Oh, here it comes.
Nice
Yeah.
shooting, Pierce.
Right in the asshole.
Way's clear. We better catch up with Captain Redfield.
Let's go.
Man, this guy. We're gonna meet it with
What
a
the
guy
fuck?
who-
Again, those beautiful teleporting attacks that I love so much.
Yeah, they were doing that a little bit to me earlier.
Yeah, I hate that.
I don't know
so
whether it's how the game handles like rubber banding and stuff. Like I don't know if you.
I'm not sure if it's the game how the game handles rubber banding or hit detection, but either way, it's not good. It doesn't matter. It does. Also, I ducked that bullet. I'm such a badass. But yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't matter if that's how the game.
It shouldn't. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter if that's how the game is handling rubber banding or how the game is handling hit detection. If that's how it actually handles hit detection, even in single player, then this game deserved its low scores. Yeah, I think this is just how this game handles hit detection. Also, I really need your fucking help, dude.
I'm coming.
Because I am under attack by a sniper and a wormy boy.
Okay, I'm almost there. There we go.
Captain, we've got no way to reach you. I need you to lower the ladder.
God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this with my fucking knife. Actually, I can use a first aid spray on myself. Okay, thank you.
I made his head go away.
Job well done.
Oh shit, there's someone got a sniper rifle. Hold on, me.
Yeah,
if I can.
I ducked that bullet.
I found him. He's dead.
Good shit.
I'm heading for the upper level of the bridge. Meet me up on top.
So there was a guy I was fighting, and I was running, and I had my sniper rifle out, or my anti-material rifle out, and so I just slid into him so that the barrel was like pressed up into him and pulled the trigger.
Nice.
He's not here anymore.
He's no longer with us. Very tragic.
Okay, there's the ladder. Okay.
I hear some dudes.
Hey, Chris.
Man, I can't believe it takes 3 whole fucking shotgun shells to neutralize the average Russian.
That's what the Germans found out.
Well, the Germans were afraid of shotguns because they were like, well, the Americans used them on us in World War I, and we got very salty about it, so we wanted to make them against war conventions because the Americans using shotguns in close quarters was somehow more heinous than using mustard gas.
Yeah, I know. There's like, you guys can't even like.
Yeah, you guys can't be fucking serious right now. I feel like that's what the Americans were thinking when the Germans really tried to make it like illegal.
Yeah, it's like you guys of all people are gonna talk about war crimes. Get the fuck out of here. Even in World War I, you guys are the ones that started the gas shit.
Yeah, you guys started it. The gas shit was on you guys.
Moving in. Ben, I need you here.
Oh, it's a train tank. Neat.
Go on without me for now.
No one on this team gets left behind.
Partner.
Hold our positions for now. I don't care if you have to drag him. Just get your butts up here.
We're all partners. Everyone.
No, Chris just said, okay, so that's extremely irresponsible of Chris, and I would write that out of the story, where Chris says, please bring the wounded man closer to the combat situation. He's your partner now, you're responsible for him. That is extremely irresponsible of Chris.
Oh, they're fucking they're fucking parachuting in now.
Wow, that's cool.
There's that motherfucker.
Yeah, he's in the train.
Now he's in pieces.
There's another one.
You motherfucker. There we go.
Shit.
Okay, now he's got legs.
Nanomachines, son! They harden in response to physical trauma. Also, there's a guy right here behind us.
I'm throwing a grenade in there.
It's okay, though. I just fucking brutalized the guy who snuck up behind us. These guys have a PKM, but yeah, these guys have PKMs. Watch out.
Nice.
Here, sir. Okay, time to get to work.
Alright, I just killed 2 guys with melee combos. Feels fucking good, man.
I want you to blow the bridge.
Yes, sir.
Shit. Tic Tacs.
Here, take a Tic Tac.
There we go.
I'll get started planting the explosives.
Oh,
Okay.
Fan. Last time you tried to.
This should be interesting. Alright, these guys have PKMs and I have no ammo. I have grenades, though.
It's all set to blow.
Everyone fall back and find cover.
Captain, got a railway gun in play.
Let it jump as close as you can before you blow the target. Fitz, it's all on you now.
Roger that.
That's kind of cool that they were using a railway gun, though.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting. Not particularly tactical, but you know, hey, fuck it.
Well, no, but this is like supposed to be some scummy, crusty Russian militia, so...
Yeah.
You know, and they're using World War II tech, so checks out. Or like, you know, Cold War tech at the very least, because they got
Yeah.
PKMs and shit. Why are we here, though?
BOWs? These guys are BOWs.
Okay, fair enough.
National security.
You know,
Oh.
there's... Hold on. I sense a lot of
Jerry
tude.
Birkin, you were in Raccoon City.
How do you know that?
Claire.
Wait, are you Chris?
My sister's told me all about you.
Chris, the man is a wanted insurgent.
Oh, time for some tood.
Yes, he's a mercenary, but right now he's under the protection of the U.S. government. He's no threat to the PSAA.
Unless someone pays me to be.
What did you just say?
Where do you get off having that much tood?
This guy has a lot of tood. Holy shit. There's too much tood now.
Yeah, I think I'm a bad boy.
Nothing.
HQ to Alpha Team. Reinforcements are unable to land due to anti-aircraft artillery. Take them out.
Alpha Team copy.
We're picking up a large bogey on radar. It's heading right for you.
Hello there. Look at all that tood on that man's face.
There's a tremendous amount of tood.
We'll talk later. Right now, you need to find cover.
Oh man, are we gonna get to fight this thing with no ammo? I'm very excited to do that. Oh yeah, we are. We are 100%.
Okay, so the key with this guy
Roger that, Echo.
is
We'll take care of him for you.
we need to basically like shoot this guy and then get him near a building when you shoot him. Well, first you have to destroy the gun turrets. So, hold on.
Out of the question! You need to get to safety!
Don't worry about me. I can handle myself. You need the help.
Hired when I was a student of fortune.
Oh man, having a knife equipped actually makes your execution stronger.
That's cool.
So you can actually do a knife-only run and actually have that work out pretty well.
Aircraft guns now, but it's gonna take a while. See if
Finn.
you can buy me some time.
Why we have to do this 3 fucking times in a row? Really?
Yeah, and then we get to do this again in Jake's campaign.
I'm being shot the fuck.
Okay, we gotta jump on him, we gotta jump on him.
You jump on him. I need to.
I can't, I'm not gonna be able to get there in time. No, wait, I did, fuck it, yes! Yeah. Yeah, pull that big dick out of you and stab you with it. So that's how we deal with that motherfucker. Shoot him in the juicy bit, and then when he doubles over, if he's near a building, Finn. Shit, there's somebody with a fucking... Fucking goddamn it.
I don't think I'll be able to get to you.
That's fine, I'll recover.
Only 2 guns left. Oh yeah, I see there's a fucking bitch up there with an MG. Man, I'd really like some herbs right about now.
Okay, he's down. Can you jump on him?
No, I am busy with my own problems right now.
Okay, let me see if I can get to him in time.
There is all kinds of shit going on over by me.
Oh shit, I got to him, damn. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna fucking die.
The machine gun dude?
Help me, Sherry! You fuck! Pick me up, you bitch! Fucking hashtag bad boy with extreme tood.
The tood on that guy is really overwhelming.
I can't even handle it, dude. It's too much. It's too much toot for me. I'm just gonna leave this to you because I'm out of herbs, and if I get hit, I'm gonna die.
That's fine. There are boxes in some of the buildings if you go to them.
Yeah, I tried, but they never give you what you need.
Well, that's also true. I've got to be near this guy to do anything with it. If I'm not near him, then it's just a wasted.
No, I don't want to climb back up the ladder. That's the thing, though, is these controls get so, like... These controls get fudged so easily.
Ah, it was just too late. Shit.
And I have no stamina because of the fact that I'm in the almost dead state.
Okay.
So you got this. Can we kill him like this, or are we supposed to take down the anti-air guns and then let, like, an aerial battery take care of this?
I think this is. I think we can kill him this way.
Well, I might die. Oh wait, I had a first aid spray. I'm stupid.
Chris.
Doesn't matter. After this bit, we'll call it a night because I actually have school tomorrow.
Okay.
Only 2 guns left.
Oh, at least it checkpointed us here. Thank God, at least the checkpoints are generous. A saving grace of this game. These generous checkpoints. God, the camera shake in this game is also fucking nauseating. I have to point that out.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not usually prone to motion sickness unless it's really, really bad. This game, like vibrates the camera horrendously. Hey, yo, lure him over towards me.
Okay, he's by you, I think.
Yep, I got this.
Okay.
Alright, I overheated the barrel, but it's fine. Barrel's cooled off again.
And he's dead.
Yeah, so getting on that minigun really, really fucking helps.
Bad boy dude.
Hashtag bad boy with extreme tude.
I'm setting charges on the anti-aircraft guns now, but it's gonna take a while. See if you can buy me some time.
God, why are we fucking doing this? See, and that's the thing, is even the game developers know they designed a fucking terrible challenge.
What, you don't like filler?
That's the thing too, is this game is long enough as it is. It doesn't need the filler.
Well, it's got to flush out 4 fucking campaigns or whatever.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this again in Jake's campaign, but
again,
just so you know.
Again, if it had just stitched together the good parts. It'd be an infinitely superior game if they just stitched together the good bits.
Let me give you a hand.
What are you giving me a hand with?
Something, bad boy dude.
I do have to say though, it's pretty impressive that these scummy Russians have somehow done enough to create a small military operation in their backyard like this.
Yeah, this is pretty DIY. Yeah, it's pretty DIY Russian military situation.
It's impressive.
So
they have like
here's the thing.
anti-air guns and everything.
You know the voice actor that plays this guy or whatever?
Yeah, I said Yuri Lowenthal.
Yeah, Leonardo from Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I know.
Which is
he's done a lot of shit.
Yeah, he does. Which is always jarring to me. Like, Leonardo, why do you have so much dude? I mean, they did claim to have attitude in the show.
Oh wait, Jake, I thought you were talking about Finn.
No, Jake is the guy who voices Jake is the guy who did Leonardo in Ninja Turtles.
Okay, yeah, I thought you were talking about Yuri Lowenthal, who is Finn, who has done a bunch of other stuff too.
Oh, there's another one of these fucking assholes showing up, by the way.
Well, I'm going through this underground passage with Finn. I'm exploring with him.
Okay, I guess I'll deal with this thing then.
Yeah, have fun.
Oh, and they put metal over its fucking.
Oh yeah, just to make the challenge even more obnoxious.
Well, I don't think I can even hurt it, to be honest with you. I think I need like a high caliber weapon to even do damage to it.
I think that's supposed to imply that you can't kill it and you have to just finish the story part.
Yeah. Well, I'll keep it busy while you do whatever you're doing with Finn down there.
Yeah, me and Finn, best of friends.
Partner? You mean like your partners?
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna have to turn VSync back off. The fact that I have to keep fucking with my settings this much also speaks to just how bad this game is. Because this game should be better optimized than that. But it doesn't matter now. Yeah, so you tap A when you're falling down to roll and recover. Or for you, it's space.
Sounds good. Well, I'm in the sewers now, so.
Okay, you're with me then.
Oh, Jake's down here. Hey, Jake. Oh, it's Sherry, too, and everyone's here. Oh my god, the gang's all here. Time to kick this fucking ladder down. Jesus Christ.
I'm setting charges on the anti-aircraft guns now!
Really? Again, the gameplay guessed what I'm thinking and just killed me instantly.
He threw a fucking
Yeah, he threw a
car
fucking
at me.
truck and it killed me.
Good job, Alpha. 1 gun left.
Again, thank God for these fucking checkpoints. Man, that Hong Kong segment really was the only good one. You weren't fucking kidding.
I'm setting charges on the anti-aircraft guns now, but it's gonna take a while. See if you can buy me some time!
He says the same fucking thing, too. It's like the same line over and over, and it kind of goes to show just how ill-conceived that all is.
Oh god, here comes the truck.
Yeah, I jumped down into the sewer system, and I'm not even gonna bother with that one. I'm gonna unbar this door.
I'm not gonna waste ammo on this asshole.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out down here in the sewers. Finn can deal with that on his own.
Let me give you a hand!
Shut up, Finn. Yeah, that's right, asshole. Come after me.
Alright, that's where you are.
Okay, he's picking up another truck.
Monster truck and also fire truck.
Well, I've lured him away. He's going after me now, but there's a lot of these
Also, I just
assholes.
crushed that one guy's skull with my ass. I slid onto him,
All anti-aircraft guns have been
and that
silenced.
killed him.
Nice work, Alpha. But you're not out of the woods yet. Echo team can't land until you take care of that other BOW.
So that's good to know. You can just crush people with your
See if it
ass.
has any weaknesses.
Find and exploit the BO. Okay, so now we get to fight this guy. Cool.
Alpha, this is Echo. Take a look at that thing's back. That device is directly attached to the organs that are keeping it alive.
We've acknowledged this? We've acknowledged this by now?
Yeah, we already knew this was a thing.
Where is he at? Alright, bring him to me.
Okay, here we go. Okay, see if he drops his hand on here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now we have to shoot him in that thing.
Targeting those exposed organs.
Okay, and then they just take the agent. Oh, okay, no, they're just knocking him down. And now he's gone.
Echo team will be landing shortly.
already gave the pilot the coordinates.
Thank you so much for your help.
Hey. Hey. We met?
Well, you jarheads all look the same to me, pal. Sorry.
You've got to be kidding me. Mistake. Have a safe flight.
And then Finn gets sucked up in the helicopter blades, and that's how he dies.
Yeah. Pop a squat and sit back, bud.
For letting him walk away.
What do you get off having that much tood?
To mercenaries like him.
He's not our problem. We can't lose sight of the BSAA's mission.
And that's to do whatever it is we're doing here.
To fight bioterrorism, sir.
Shut the fuck up, Finn. Shut the fuck up, Finn.
Piers actually has the perfect response. But Chris is absolutely fucking right, and I actually wouldn't change that writing, because Chris is...
Yeah. Well, the national security or whatever, he's a person, he's a high priority person. They got him, that's what their job. It doesn't matter if he's an asshole or not.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter if he is, at any point, an enemy of the BSAA, because right now he's not their problem. Are we still in Chris 2?
Okay.
Yeah, we're in Chris 2.
Okay, well, once we finish Chris 2, I'm gonna go to bed. But I want to actually finish the chapter.
So guess what happens here?
Are these...
Shut up, Finn. Shut up, Finn.
Picking up life
We all have a party and nothing bad ever happens again.
Cocoons. Who's there?
Yeah, I'll deal with the screen tearing if it means the game controls well. For some reason, usually
Getting a reading on the other
usually
side
the
of
game
door.
feels fine with
Here,
VSync.
Ben, you're with me.
But
everyone else keeps searching out here.
In this case, this game has terrible
Splitting
VSync.
off from the group, heading further into the building.
Again, it just
I
feels
haven't noticed any actually on mine.
but you're not using VSync.
That's true. I'm not using VSync.
And you also use a TV, so tearing isn't as bad for you usually because TVs have a different beast than a monitor. I love that this dude runs out, and then I spend like a solid minute, just fucking whooping this dude's ass,
just beating the shit out of him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like and then like Chris literally holsters his gun and just starts fucking this dude up with his bare hands, just for some catharsis, you know. Also, usually there's an enemy in the urinals, but they broke new ground.
Yeah.
No bad guy in the urinal this time. It's just Mike Stacklasa screaming, "They broke new ground."
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
I was just doing inventory management.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Because I had a lot of pistol ammo, but I don't have a pistol.
Oh, you don't even have a pistol?
Nope, Pierce does not have a pistol.
Pierce doesn't carry a pistol. Wow, what a soldier. He doesn't even carry a fucking sidearm. Genius. Hello.
One of them's hatching, sir.
Call it into HQ.
Roger.
Sir, one of them's hatching. One of what's hatching?
One of the people bug men.
Finn, you've gone insane. Sweet, I'm glad I can punch the shit out of these monsters. Did you see that? Fucking dodged.
Another one.
Oh, cool. Now we get to fight two of them at once. Because, of course, any fun we would be having with this boss fight has to be ruined by fighting two of them. Okay, this one's dead. Careful, they flail around when they die.
You just gotta kind of blow off its carapace armor.
Yeah. If you hit them in the back, you can basically stun lock them to death. Yeah, they're really easy to kill if you hit them in the back.
Well, I was also emptying anti-material rifle rounds into them, so.
I mean, use your grenades.
That's also true. That's not my grenade. Whatever. Oh, you asshole! He went running.
I know, but I was able to do a sick dive out of the way, and that made me feel really cool. Also, I dove away from your grenade. You get some really generous iframes when you dodge roll. See, that's pretty fun. I like that fight, actually.
These guys are kind of interesting because you have to blow off their carapace, and then you can.
Oh, and it actually feels like I'm making use of the dodge system.
The place.
Yeah.
But stay on your guard.
Also, remembering Roger Craig Smith is probably one of the longest running voice actors in Resident Evil because he was in RE5, RE6, and Revelations.
Oh wow.
He only unfortunately had one good game under his belt, but
well,
so that's kind of tragic. But hey, one's better than none. He had one good Resident Evil under his belt. I just fucking 90-degree turned on that guy. I just heard him coming off to my right, and I just turned on him, blasted him really quick with my shotgun, and then just caved his skull in. This is what I love about this game. Is doing that. That's what makes me feel good. That's what tickles me just the right way. I'd really like.
There are a lot of things in this game that are kind of almost there.
Yeah. Well, I'd love a green herb, but all I'm carrying is 2 reds, so that's absolutely joyous. Oh God! Used hypodermic needles.
This is dangerous.
Crack junkies were in here.
Sea virus. That's what the guerrillas were calling it. Nice to see the cavalry's here.
Who are you?
I work here. My name's Ada Wong.
No, you're not.
Hostage.
Sea virus. That must be what's creating those Jawavo.
Yeah, I heard them saying something about that.
What else did you hear?
Maybe you could put your guns down first.
This is the correct response to Ada Wong, by the way.
Yeah, this is the correct response to Ada Wong. That was my immediate reaction. That was my immediate thought was like, maybe you could put your guns down, and they shoulder their guns even more. It's like, yeah, that's about right. That's how I'd do it.
So the sea virus came from them.
That's all I know.
Also, Piers has some decent trigger discipline.
Appreciate your cooperation. Finn.
Killer.
In charge of keeping her safe. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Finn, execute her.
Yeah, Finn, execute her. Finn is so fucking dead.
That's not in our script, by the way.
No.
That was just us
Found
joking.
one of the staff. We're turning to the.
Who gave her a gun?
Come on, I'll show you a quick way back to the entrance.
She's just carrying a gun, I guess. No green herbs in here, though. Again, this game is being really stingy with its healing items for no particular reason. It loves to give you these skill point items, though.
Shit, they're everywhere.
Anyways, violence.
Everyone get to the second floor! The
fire's too dangerous!
Ugh, he didn't say foyer, fucking peasant.
There's a way out on the second floor. I suggest we take it.
So, I forget, is this the real Ada or is this that weird Ada clone thing?
The Ada thing?
The Ada thing. Yeah, is this the Ada thing or is this the real Ada?
I mean, I don't. You'll just play the game. You'll figure it out.
Okay.
Your friends are having a hard time.
I'm assuming this is the Ada thing.
Man, please, just try to stay out of the way.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ada. Sorry, Ada, I don't remember fucking asking. Wow, thanks for telling us the obvious. We can't get past these enemies unless we shoot the enemies.
Finn, I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Yeah, again, Resident Evil 6 earns the award for the most times where I say thanks, but I don't remember goddamn asking.
Let's get some grenades over there.
Fucking Ada being like, your friends are having a hard time. Thanks, Ada, but I don't remember fucking asking you. Finn, we need to advance past these hostiles by shooting them. Thanks, Finn, but I don't remember fucking asking you. Up above.
It's too dangerous to advance with these hostiles around!
Again, thank you. Very aware. Finn, you fucking tool.
Finn, shut the fuck up.
Oh, they're behind us now.
Yeah, they fuck around.
Above. Check the hole in the ceiling. Okay, no, he's dead.
All hostiles eliminated. Let's move.
This door leads to the warehouse next door. We can get outside through there.
I gotta wait for Finn to breach this door for me.
Alright, Finn. Well, man, that didn't take a minute and a half. What the hell's up?
Yeah, Finn. See if you can cover me.
So it takes this dude like 15 minutes to lay explosives.
Don't they? Don't they pre-make satchel charges so you can just throw it on the anti-air gun and press the fucking button? Because time is money. Especially in a job like this. So not having something that you can do quickly like that is a serious oversight, and they should probably upgrade their equipment.
That guy just really does not like anti-material rounds at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine. Can't imagine he'd find it to be a very enjoyable experience.
Oh, more AM rounds. I don't mind if I do.
Motherfucker.
Move in.
These
These
weird
fuckers.
Yeah, these weird fucking things. They knock you down instantly too if they hit you, which is a delight.
It's like fucked up iguanas. I mean, these are kind of neat, I guess. Like, I'm not gonna say they're good.
No, they're annoying, and they're not fun to fight.
Yeah. At least they don't have too many hit points.
I mean, I dumped the whole mag on one and it didn't die,
out.
but if you use a shotgun, it's not too bad. Yeah, you get iframes just from fucking ducking, so I actually ducked through that attack. So any form of dodging gives you some pretty generous iframes. That's nice. As long as you're not standing still, you're fine. Just play it like it's Dark Souls, a really shitty Dark Souls with guns. All right, I think we're done.
All right, everyone's safe.
Nobody's gonna die now.
Especially Finn. Finn is super safe right now.
Finn is super not gonna die. Oh,
She's gone. Finn!
Finn!
I don't know what happened. She was here a second ago.
God damn it, Finn. You piece of shit.
and now they all die.
Finn, you're a dumbass.
Thanks for the escort. Here's something to remember me by.
Shoot her. Shoot her, you fucking idiots.
That's kind of a cool weapon, though, I'm not gonna lie.
It's weird. But yeah, cool. And Chris and Piers were not hit.
Yeah, hang in there.
He's bursting into flames. Finn, hang in there.
If only we just shot her.
Captain, we gotta move.
Man, they transform very fast.
Now, we gotta go!
Holy fucking shit. And he's dead as fuck, right?
This is Chris Redfield we're talking about.
I know, like, but any human who wasn't Chris Redfield would have actually had their fucking, like, whole chest caved in.
You know what else is nice about this? No QTEs.
Yeah, and also, Piers is actually doing some real fucking, like, U.S. military doctrine shit, where you drag them by the collar with one hand and you actually, maintain accuracy by keeping it in the crook of your shoulder, keeping your rifle in the crook.
They have, don't a lot of those uniforms have like little handles you can grab too?
Yeah. So anyways, that's a good stopping point. Fucking Piers is the real MVP. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, Piers acts like a soldier most of the time.
Yeah, and also, again, I love the fact that Finn was like, we're here to fight bioterrorism, and Piers' only reaction is, shut the fuck up, Finn. Nobody
Finn,
asked.
shut the
Yeah, that's really interesting, Finn, but I ain't remember fucking asking you.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
That, again, like the main two things we always say, I end up asking myself about this game is, I don't remember fucking asking, or why are we doing this? It just takes agency away from the player. But yeah, this segment, there's not too much I'd change other than Chris, make Chris less of an asshole in that bar scene and make him more traumatized and not having amnesia.
Yeah. So that is the end of Chris 2.
Which means that next time we're going to start Bad Boy with Extreme Tude.
Yeah, there's going to be 2 chapters of Extreme Tude followed by Chris Chapter 3. And that's the end of the flashback in Edonia, and that brings us up to current.
Yeah.
So this is 6 months ago. This was when the Ada thing killed them with that decently cool needle grenade, which I don't know how. I mean, I guess it's more effective than a regular grenade because it turns them into monsters. But we're not going to get into the dynamics of how this plague shit is less effective than just a gun. But
she did it to be cool.
Well, yeah. Although, also, how did she know it wasn't going to hit her? That was a 360 spread of those things.
Cinematic.
Okay.
Again, though, fucking, like, they trusted her way too easily.
Well, it's like they had the first, like the first bit of when they seen her, they had the correct response to Ada showing up, which is guns. Which is aim guns at her and don't stop aiming guns at her.
Yeah, well, and also most soldiers are equipped with fucking zip ties. Like,
yeah, she should have been zipped the fuck up.
Yeah, fucking tie her hands, escort her Place her under military arrest until you can figure out what's going on. You're in.
They would have used they would have used all their zip ties.
You're
this lady would have been packed. Like they could have sent her through the mail.
Like this is the thing though, is like this is a hostile rich environment, and you just take her on her word that I'm just a civilian working here. I only know some
Who
of
is not scared about anything going on and also has a gun. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess they're like. I mean, I wouldn't immediately assume she's hostile, but I would immediately assume that she needs to not be in a position where she can shoot things.
Yeah, she needs to not be in a position where she could potentially compromise if our backs are turned for a single second.
Neutralized.
Yeah.
And usually Chris, he actually had like concern about her. He was like, keep your eye on her, Pierce, even though he put Finn on her because he knows Finn's a dumbass. And then like I just don't understand. It's like, all right, like what's so hard in this situation about, all right, zip her up. One of you guys pick her up and carry her and throw her in the APC.
Or just
done.
Or just,
Or pat her down, maybe. Or like, hey, what are all these weird needle grenades she's carrying?
Or sling your rifle to your chest, take your handgun out, and use your other hand to hold onto her zip ties to escort her out of the building.
Yes.
Because that's what you would do if you're placing someone under military arrest and and they're being kind of disruptive or uncooperative, is you carry them by the zip tie. You have your one hand on the zip tie and you use your sidearm for the other, and you just sling your rifle to your chest.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. So it's just the point is that whenever you run into Ada, she should probably have guns on her at all times, and then probably be like packaged. Like you take her to a fucking UPS store.
Okay, so another fix. Wrapped up. So another fix I'm going to apply is during that part. That's what they do. Is so again, Chris doesn't have amnesia. He has PTSD. We're gonna fix that beginning bit. Yeah. All the middle stuff is fine. Bad boy with extreme tude. Holy shit. The Hong Kong bit followed by the flashback bit. That's all fine. That Ada bit right at the end though. So Chris says, hands where I can see them. I'm placing you under military arrest until I know what's going on. Piers zip ties her. He's like, all right, Finn, you're in charge. That way, it's still reasonably. Finn is decently negligent. So basically, they do the whole escort mission thing, but then it's like, Finn, where it's like something happens that distracts them, right? Something happens that's like throws them off balance, and then she, being Ada motherfucking Wong, grabs Finn's knife, cuts her hands free, and then the grenade that she was probably hiding, between her breasts or something, somewhere.
That's where she hides most of her stuff.
Yeah, she throws the grenade at them afterwards.
Yeah.
That way, it's less of a Finn was just an idiot, and they all got thrown off guard, and then she grabs his knife, cuts herself free, because she's super spy assassin lady, and that's something she can do. And that way, we don't have to blame it on these characters being stupid and retarded and negligent.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna argue that Chris should know exactly who Ada Wong is.
Oh, 100%. If he said in Resident Evil 5, he said he read the fucking Kennedy report from Resident Evil 4.
Yeah. So unless Leon,
unless Chris keeps developing these fucking amnesia episodes and concussions.
Yeah, that's what we don't realize, that he actually has amnesia after every Resident Evil.
Or he just keeps giving himself fucking concussions.
Yeah, he probably has a lot of concussions this way. Yeah, so he should know exactly who Ada is. And so when she says, I'm Ada Wong, he's like, oh, that Ada Wong. You mean the one who was at Raccoon City, part of that problem, and who was at fucking in Spain fucking up shit there and part of that problem, and was working with Wesker on both those occasions. Oh, that Ada Wong? Somebody zip this bitch.
Yeah.
Fucking send this bitch back to the US.
Yeah, Finn.
UPS.
Finn, give Piers your zip ties. Piers, here's my zip ties. 3 pairs of zip ties. Go.
That's good. Wrap her in bubble wrap too.
Wrap this bitch up. One of the squad guys, just put your rifle on your chest, carry her on your back. You're carrying this one. You're carrying her now. You're not in the fight. You are on permanent Ada duty.
I just imagine the rest of her dialogue being like, like just screaming into the...
Yeah, screaming out of fucking duct tape. like Chris is just like, oh right, we have tactical duct tape somewhere.
Thank God for gorilla tape.
Yeah, duct tape her whole body, like mouth to ankles.
It's just this. They're just carrying this like fucking like this like, big mound of duct tape.
Yeah,
that's what you have to do to this person. This person is incredibly dangerous.
Yeah, like that's the thing is she is a lethal weapon.
In the Kennedy report is like, oh, why is it okay? We can handle her. No, we can't. She's gonna do some fucking ninja shit.
She's a fucking ninja. She doesn't even have to be. She doesn't even have to be in appropriate clothing. She's used to fighting in heels.
No, she fucking like fights in a ballroom gown. She spent most of her time fighting in ballroom gowns. Like, this is not acceptable.
Well, and in Resident Evil 2 remake, she wears a fucking like party dress, like a party skirt.
Yeah, she has. That's what she had in the original, wasn't it? Like it was.
Yeah, she does.
So it's like you just can't just wrap this bitch up in gorilla tape.
Yeah, Again, if Chris wasn't too busy giving himself fucking concussions, he'd remember who Ada Wong is. Like, all right, everybody in the squad, give me your zip ties. We're putting this bitch under wraps.
Why did she also tell him her name? That's the last thing I would do if I was a spy.
If I was Ada Wong, the last thing I would do is say, "Hi, I'm Ada Wong."
Like, hey, I'm Finn shit. The name's Frank. Frank Kennedy.
Huh, I knew it. Yeah, and she's like, huh, I knew a man by the name of Kennedy.
Are you okay?
Hey, are you okay? Yeah, for real though. That's honestly the biggest atrocity is not the fact that these characters didn't put Ada under wraps or anything like that, but that the fact that
first thing I would do.
The fact that she said okay, so that's something else we're changing in the script. She doesn't call herself Ada Wong.
She's like, "Hi, I work here." Yeah.
Yeah, so fixing the script. She doesn't call herself Ada Wong. Chris has Chris has Finn zip tie her. But then like I don't know, like the building gets hit by like a stray bomb or something, and so everybody gets thrown off balance, everybody gets shaky, and then in that split second, she quickly does some spy shit, grabs the knife, cuts herself free, grabs a grenade between her breasts, and throws it. Bam.
Oh yeah, I'm perfectly fine with her just being able to do that when she wants to anyway, because she's like a fucking high tier. She's like fucking high level as shit. So like, I can imagine like they just have her at the back with Finn, and she just like, all right, Finn, it's time for you to go on this. It's time for you to get owned.
Yeah,
and so she just like fucking like just kicks him and cuts a thing, and then fucking does like a fucking like judo throw of him into the rest of them.
Yeah, and then the Ada thing, whatever she is, she says like some weird, she says some weird shit to them, whatever it is. She says something, but then Finn's like, Pierce, Chris, get down. And that way, they're the ones who don't get hit because Finn takes the needles for them.
Finn was a good guy in the end.
Yeah, Finn was a real hero in the end, and that's why Chris is so traumatized because he lost a good cadet who really showed a lot of promise.
I mean, you could argue that one of the reasons why Chris was so fucked up was because he made such a massive mistake trusting her. Like he made a massive error in judgment.
That is also fair.
In not having her, wrapped up in things. Like
wrapped up in several layers of Gorilla Tape and bubble wrap.
It's like, yeah, how much bubble wrap and Gorilla Tape do you people carry with you?
I mean, if nothing else, you can improvise with gauze.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, they all carry med kits. Just there's like everybody get your gauze. If we lay it out end to end and use our medical tape, we might be able to have enough to fucking subdue this bitch.
She's a mummy now. You're gonna be a mummy for the rest of this chapter.
Literally do anything other than, oh yes, please continue wandering around with a gun.
Yeah, I feel like they're not in a situation where that's necessary.
I feel
like if they were gonna make that a situation, it would be like just Pierce and Chris are like separated. It's just them, and they're in a bad situation. And she's like, "I can help you," and she's like, okay, we have to trust her because we're dead if we, because we don't have the capacity to defend it. But there was like 16 of them.
Okay, so what we're saying is that literally anything could have happened other than that, and it would have been a better story.
Yeah, anything could have happened other than that.
So I feel like once we're done streaming this game in its entirety, I'm gonna open a fucking Word doc and write our synopsis.
We will have had a better one. Yeah.
Yeah, like I will actually I'm not even joking. I'm actually gonna once we're done with this stream, I will go back through our streams and because we're gonna keep doing this every time we stream this game.
Yeah.
I will go back through and rewrite the entire story of this game with our synopsis.
Good.
So that way the world knows what this game should have been in terms of story and set pieces and shit.
Sounds perfect.
What a weird fuck. I would venture so far as to call it a game.
I would go so far.
As in the famous words of my friend Daniel the Sloth.
I would go so far as to call it a game.
That's probably one of the best lines you've ever delivered, and you've delivered a lot of bangers.
All right. Well, I'm gonna.
In reference to Resident Evil 6, I would go so far as to call it a game. If I were to be so bold.
If I were to be so bold, this qualifies as a game.
Yeah. You pull out like the fucking jeweler's monocle. Yep, that's a game. You got yourself a 24-karat game right there.
This qualifies. This checks up enough of the boxes.
Yeah,
to be legally considered a game.
It's a video game. Anyways, that's the stream.
All right, we'll be back with some bad boy attitude.
Yeah, we're gonna next time bad boy 2'd.
He's such a bad boy. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm a bad little boy.
Yeah.
All right, have a good night.
All right.